you're trying to stick in your pocket.
Can we make it a gnome's foot, or what kind of foot can we make it?
I don't know.
Elf toe?
A
Elves?
tiefling hoof.
Well, do we have an elf? Is it?
Yeah, make it just a toe.
Simon's an elf,
Yeah,
right?
just a toe of something would be good.
A toe of something? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What are we gonna encounter in this campaign that we could make it a toe?
Get a giant toe.
Yeah, a giant's toe or like a yeti toe or something like that.
The pinky toe of a giant? That would still be pretty big.
If it were a yeti toe, like there are going to be yetis. If a yeti sees your yeti toe, they would totally be so mad.
I'm down for that.
So
Yeti
as we're
toe?
like coming up to him, you have to like remember to put it away.
Lucky Yeti toe?
Yep.
Is it
I
a
like the
necklace?
Yeti toe.
Up to you.
I think that makes sense.
No.
I think it should be a
No,
belt
it's-
buckle. Belt buckle.
Or it's just like on one of those little chains, like a rabbit's foot. It has a little, gold
Yeah,
thing
it's like
in
a
the
little
backside.
keychain thing.
Like a stupid keychain.
Trinket
Yeah.
on like my shoulders or something.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could just be like hooked onto your belt.
Tomagotchi.
There we go.
Ho 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 ho.
I think we're onto something. There's brilliance here somewhere.
This is yeah. See, it just takes a little bit of just gotta workshop it a little bit.
Giant chi.
Where's like my little? Where do I put thingies? I guess it's an item.
Yeah, like a trinket. Or like a, what do they call it? There's like a name for that kind of thing.
Yeti toe necklace or trinket, or yeah, just a Yeti toe.
Well, Simon, what the fuck?
If your nose ever itches, you're not allowed to scratch it. Someone else has to scratch it for you.
I'm down for that. I like that.
That one's good. Who gets to decide if your nose itches? Do you just like say it every once in a while? Like in the middle of a fight, you're like, I can't. You guys gotta
Roll
help me
for
out."
itchy nose.
I'm just picturing there's all these different things for different feet, and I'm just picturing you have like a keychain of different feet for different things that you need to use it for.
Oh,
Like
definitely use
a
druid
cat foot
craft
or
to
something.
Tickle your
Like, or-
nose constantly.
Oh boy. Or you have like an orc foot for something, a fairy foot for something, a cat foot for something. It's like a janitor's keychain that you carry around with you.
Oh my god, that's good.
And I'm picturing you like Benny in the Mummy, where you have like 18 religious necklaces, and you're trying to like
Oh yeah.
Find the right
what
one.
thing works.
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm trying to find the right one.
All those different tongues he's speaking.
Yep. Uh huh.
You know, I know we don't play LOL anymore, but I just was looking at the new skins because I just got bored. And they have new Space Groove skins, and they're really pretty fucking cool.
Space Groove.
Yeah, they're dope.
Space
they
Cash?
remind me. Remember that old like Space Channel 5 dance game that was on Dreamcast?
No.
That's what they remind me of.
Uh-oh, Simon.
Space Groove Gragas. Look at Space Groove Tarek. He looks cool as shit.
Number.
Space Groove Teemo. Fuck yeah. I did start playing Wild Rift on my iPad, and I actually like it a lot more than regular LoL, just in terms of like play style. Kind of fits my brain better. I suck at it still, but it's fun.
Who has Simon's number?
I did. I just texted him.
All right.
I have a dragon chess set, and I don't see much about what I can do with it. If I'm proficient with a gaming set, am I? Am I proficient? What would that even be?
It's, I feel like you could have it, but you think it's like it's not for that. You think it's for something way different.
You're on a quest to replace
Like you feel
all
like
the
it's a-
pieces with little trinkets and icons from your adventure.
You know, I used to collect Magic the Gathering cards because I liked the art. I never knew how to play, and I think that my character
Yeah.
will be similar with these. He's like, he doesn't realize there's like, I mean, he knows there's a game, but he doesn't know how to play it. He just likes the pieces.
He uses it in a
Anytime
calendar.
you find a chessboard, you swap.
It's like
piece.
me
Nice.
with Overwatch skins for sure.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Hell yeah. I know this is like a dumb thing to complain about because it's free shit, but like all the Prime gaming loot that's on Twitch is just like fucking mobile game bullshit.
Yeah.
Lame. They're so profitable.
They are. That is true.
Taking over everything. An alms box? What's an alms box?
See, an alms box is like a thing that you you collect in all like a donation in. All right, Simon said, "Yep, sorry. Should be hopping on soon."
Nice.
It's
Make him
happening.
apologize for the next 10 minutes.
It's happening.
Barnaby, come on.
Hopping on soon. Oh, he's catching the end of the game.
I'm
Well, he's
watching
missing the
tomorrow
beginning of the
anyway.
game.
Yeah, exactly.
Catching the end of that one means you're missing the
Is he
beginning of this one.
secretly
Says sorry.
a 49ers or Cowboys fan?
Dirty,
I like
dirty.
the 49ers, but
But what?
chicken butt.
Just butt. Dragon butt.
6 seconds. One play.
It's the only opportunity that they got.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna go Protection Paladin level 2, but every time I save you guys, I'm gonna pretend like I was trying to save my own ass. Like, I thought that they were trying to attack me even though they were, like, swinging at you.
You just happen to be.
He's coming right for us! Like, jump in front of attacks and be like, ah! He's coming right for me!
Oof.
There we go.
It'll also be interesting because every time, if you take damage for somebody else or something, you roll your concentration check to see if you lose control. Let's see if you lose control. Let's see if you lose control.
Let's go now. Let's go now.
Game over.
Game over.
San Francisco wins.
It's over. They were gonna do like a lateral play, so they had to go fucking 75 yards.
Uh-huh.
But the first
Easy.
guy who caught the ball just gets obliterated. never got to do a lateral.
It's like Little Giants type stuff.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
just slammed to the turf.
Destroyed.
Kadoosh.
I mean, should we just start, or what do you guys think?
What was that?
If he's coming, then he's coming.
Unless
Yeah,
you still want the TV on.
yeah. We'll give him a
Ooh,
couple minutes.
man. Cyberpunk's on sale for $30. I really kind of want to play it.
Yeah, I
I
probably
think
would.
I'd rather. I
I'd
think I'd
buy it
rather get
too,
it
but
on
my
my.
computer. I don't know. My computer
You
can
know, you
handle
can
it.
just
That's.
YouTube all the sex scenes, Andy.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
You can get it for free with just like, a couple ads here and there.
Or you can just pay Keanu Reeves to come over and hang
I
out.
mean, that's all.
Yeah.
That's all you're paying for, really, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. But I think I'd rather have it on PlayStation, just because I don't know my computer will handle it very well.
Samesies.
Ras, you're doing film recording duty, right?
Here he comes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There he is.
Hey.
He's alive.
Hey.
You're on mute, dog.
How's that now?
Hey.
Yay!
Sorry, guys.
All good.
Good.
Yeah, you better be.
I am. That's why I said I'm
Good. I'm glad. Okay then.
Good. Great.
Okay.
Glad.
No yelling on the bus.
All right. Simon's getting logged in. So, I won't read through the whole code open because we did that before in session 0 and stuff. But just to recap quickly, you guys all have your own reasons for being in 10 towns. To recap quickly, Simon is basically trying to track down the man who sold out and had his mom murdered. Pep just kind of hangs out like a creepy old man up in the woods. Ras is here trying to live out his cultural belief that he's the savior of his people and he's got a bigger part to play. And then Ando is here because he was minding his own business, doing his job on a ship, and then his ship got run aground and destroyed. And here he is he was going to figure out a way to get back, but then he had to figure out he wants to take a closer look at this evil presence that's here. And then as time has gone on, depending on how long you guys have been here, obviously the sun doesn't come out. It's basically pitch black between after like 2 p.m. all the way until like 10 a.m. the next morning, and then from 10 to 2 it's like dim light, so it's pretty much dark all the time.
How long has that been
and
going on?
It's been getting progressively worse, but it's been for about 2 years.
Okay.
So people are starting to get pretty darn desperate, especially because the road south is basically blocked off. It's pretty rare that anybody is able to get through, so they're pretty much stuck just eating fish from the lake over and over and over again, and things are getting pretty desperate, and people are starting to grasp at straws to figure out a way to get to undo this, basically. So the thing that we typically you choose like a way to draw you guys together, and kind of the thing that we probably should have talked about this in session 0, but basically the thing that I decided to do for the group. Simon. So basically, let me move you guys to this so you can see this. So here we are in Icewind Dale proper. You can see the names of the cities and the landmarks and stuff like that. So you can see 10 towns there. All 10 towns are named. You can see in the key some are large, some are small, and some roads in between and things like that. But basically, Bryn Shander, which is where you guys will start, is kind of the unofficial capital. It's the biggest city. It's the first one that was kind of established, so it's pretty centrally located. So that's where the each of these 10 towns has what they call a speaker, which is basically the leader or kind of like the mayor. And there's a council of speakers that meets every once in a while in times of great need, and they meet in Bryn Shander. In Bryn Shander, there's a speakers council house. Where they all meet and when they need to. So basically, as things have gotten worse and worse, they're getting so desperate that they're basically looking for anybody and everybody to basically help out and pitch in as much as they can. And they're basically pooling funds to basically offer adventurers who stick around and solve problems around there, but a retainer of basically 10 gold a week. So it kind of got all your guys' attention. And you all have, there's like the leader of the city of councils is the speaker for Bryn Shander. Her name's Duvessa Shane, and I'll show you her picture. here.
Duvessa.
Gimme.
Duvessa. Show it to players. Show it to everyone.
Does she
You guys
look
should be
like
able
a
to see
Oh,
her.
she looks like a total Duvessa. You nailed that.
So
Babe.
she's also relatively young, especially for not only for a speaker, but especially for the head of the council of speakers. So she's kind of everybody thinks she's in out of her league, but she can pretty much handle herself. So you guys basically have an appointment to meet with her tomorrow to basically discuss the terms of your retainer and try and figure out what you guys can do. But you know that there's a big meter of the meeting of the speaker that's to talk about. There's rumors that some of the towns have resorted to human sacrifices to try and appease some superstition that they think is going to raise this winter. And she's basically trying to pull the town speakers together to talk some sense into them because that's fucking ridiculous.
Is
Did
it
you
though?
did you say we
I was
are?
just gonna say, I mean, you gotta try
You-
anything, you know.
Yeah, you're supposed to not trust the DM, right? So you're just tricking us.
I'm
No.
sorry,
Party
Diaper.
member.
I may have set a bad precedent in that sense.
If you kill
Did-
a party member, I think we just win.
Yeah, everybody's got some level of superstition. Like you've heard rumors that some towns basically have a superstition where they leave a pile of food outside the town to appease the wildlife because they're like they represent the winter. So the winter wildlife have this food. Maybe that they'll take their message back to whoever's doing this. Some give up warmth, or they basically think that by going a night without any light or fire or warmth in the town that it'll appease whatever's doing this, and some people resorted to human sacrifices to think that that'll help somehow. So obviously people are getting very, very desperate. And so she's basically trying to pull everybody together and kind of saying, okay, enough is enough. What the hell are we going to do about this? Somebody's got to figure something out because it's not going away naturally. It's been 2 years since this is happening. So she's trying to get some adventurers together to try and figure out if they can get to the bottom of this and basically generally help make life easier or at least more bearable for the people of 10 towns. So you guys have a a meeting with her tomorrow. The council of speakers is going on pretty much as you speak, and it's kind of like a cloister where they're kind of locked in and no one can goes in and out until they kind of have their meeting. But you got a meeting set for her tomorrow. So you guys are at the in Bryn Shander. So you see there and in the kind of the middle of 10 towns, and then I'll move you to Bryn Shander.
Got any ambiance?
Yeah. Oh, we got some ambiance, all right. Thank you for the reminder.
Do you want to go and take a ride with me? Three women?
Thank
Yeah,
you,
but
Pepper.
it's
I was
the
waiting for your cue.
it's the Dungeons and Dragons themed version of Ride With Me, right? Roots, strings and
So
stuff.
you guys are at the Northlook. The Northlook Inn is kind of known as the up there in the north side, right by the North Gate. So it's known as kind of the place for adventurers and mercenaries to come and go. It's pretty close to the gate, so they don't have to meander into the center of town or go anywhere near the upstanding people of town hall or council hall or anything like that. They can kind of come and go as they please. So it's known as it's pretty much the rowdiest, is most dangerous place to stay in Bryn Shander, but at the same time, it's one of the best places to get leads if you're a mercenary for hire or an adventurer. So it's pretty early in the morning here, so it's pretty barren. You hear the kind of the wind blowing outside. It's kind of a standard tavern. You know, Scramsax is the name of the human proprietor of the inn. He's a retired sellsword that you've kind of gotten to know a little bit. So he kind of knows where you guys come from. He lived an adventurer's life. He's got a soft spot for adventurers. He helps them out if times are lean and gets them tabs and things like that. There's a there's a fish on the wall called Old Bitey that's enchanted.
Nice.
He's stuffed and mounted on a plaque above the hearth in the common room. He's a battle-scarred knucklehead trout who he pulled many a fisher into the icy depths of Mayor Walden nearby, a lake. Before it's finally caught by a human rogue named Kintyre and her companion, a human druid. So they basically hauled him out and then took him to the Northlook and hoping to have it cooked for them, but the proprietor bought it from him and had it stuffed. And then years later, a prankster wizard cast a spell on it, so it turns and it sounds like a Billy Bass singing thing that sings a song as to people apparently, like especially if you like tip in like the magical tip jar, it'll sing a song for you. So you guys are pretty well alone There's not a whole lot of people here in the morning. You're basically kind of killing time, hanging out until your appointment tomorrow. So you kind of have, this is kind of the first you've ever met each other. You kind of, you know the deal. You know why everybody's here. You assume that everybody who's here is kind of looking for this retainer to prove themselves as an adventurer. So we'll start there and kind of let you guys say your piece and kind of figure out what your characters would be doing, if you don't mind, while you're just kind of killing time, hanging out,
You
looking
said
around.
this was the morning, right?
Yeah, it's like morning-ish.
Okay. Well, I have
yeah.
to fulfill my morning tradition of finding a spider web, so I'm gonna be looking around the room very intently, but not at people really. I'm gonna be like searching the corners, usually like the upper corners of the room.
What do you do with them? Do you like keep them in a jar, or what do you do with them when you
I
find them?
snatch them out of the corner and I pretend to eat them, but not in like a joking way, more in like just kind of like a religious motion kind of way.
Gotcha. With some reverence.
Mm-hmm.
Touch it to your heart and then pretend
Yeah.
to eat it, basically.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you're
I think for me, you
scouring.
could have this be like a place that I have been hanging out. Like I'm not here
For sure.
necessarily specifically for this reason.
Especially on like the edge of town, you wouldn't ever go into the middle of a big town like this. But when you do go to town, this could be the place you know.
Yeah,
For sure.
so I'll just be hanging out.
Yeah.
Cool. So you know the place. You know
I
some
think.
exact-
I mean, I for one definitely am curious about the song that the fish sings. So I'm definitely wandering over and putting a tip in that jar.
Nice. So the fish wakes up and he sings, "There's a place I like to go, further up the river's flow. Where it is, I do not know. Must be under all that snow." And then he goes back to sleep.
Make diversity.
Interesting.
That catches my attention.
Yeah,
And
so
I go,
put another tip
my
in.
lizard brother.
How about you, Simon? What's your roguey rogue doing while you're hanging out, trying to put on your adventure boots?
Well, I want to give a tip to Billy Bass. I'll be back in like 2 seconds, by the way. I gotta do a quick switch
Gotcha.
of laundry. Sorry.
Oh, good.
But that's what my character does. He goes
Cool.
and he gives a gold coin to the Billy Bass and wants to hear a
Nice.
song.
Yep. Scram Sack thanks you.
Are we meeting with Duvessa today?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Oh, okay.
we're-
So we've got some time.
So
But it's in the morning right now, so we have all
Yeah.
day basically to.
Right. Yeah, pretty much. So you're basically killing time because you know how hard it is to travel. You can never count on if a blizzard pops up, so you got to basically be there plenty ahead of time to avoid getting caught and missing your adventure.
So we
your
can't
time.
wander to the
Can't
river.
wander too far, right? You probably
per
can't leave
chance.
the
Raz,
city or anything like that. But
have you found any spider
We can't
webs yet?
investigate Billy Bass's song.
I have to roll for spiderweb investigation.
got it.
Let me know if you find any.
How about that?
Hot damn! You find a
How
plethora. of
do you
Okay.
like them apples?
I perform the
Spiderweb.
ritual as decreed, and I go, by Garrix, I must! And I grab the, I snatch the spiderweb out of the corner of the room, and I hold it intently in front of my mouth, and I close my eyes, and I put it to my mouth. I don't eat it, and then kind of looks like a cathartic moment for me, a religious moment. I'm in deep
Right.
meditation.
What happens to the spider web?
It's just on my hands.
Okay.
You don't even like put it in a jar or anything?
Nah,
Why?
I pretend, I ignore it
Yeah.
entirely. I pretend it's not there anymore. It's covered in my hand.
I see this happen, and I
Dude.
want to just like light the spider web on fire.
It's on my hand.
No, I know it'll just like flare and then be gone.
Yeah,
it's not
just
gonna like damage you. I have I'll just use like Druidcraft or whatever. I can make like tiny, I
Raz.
can like light a candle.
I go, the flame of Garrix!
Raz takes it as like a sign that he did something right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it like sneakily. I don't want like anyone
Right.
to see me know I do it.
Right. So Ras,
Nice.
Ras is like super impressed, like he thinks that he
I'm-
did something right.
Yeah, I'm
It was-
clearly being acknowledged
Action
for
mark.
this correct superstition.
Exactly.
Nice.
Reinforcing it.
How many other people
I'm
are
just
in here?
I'm in the corner laughing to myself like a madman,
Mhm.
Oh, man.
which people assume this.
Like,
is
are we being eyeballed by the locals?
A little bit. There's not too many people in there. Like I feel like the proprietor knows you. He's got no problem. You guys have
Gotcha.
a tab open and like your own tabs open, so there's not too many people in there. There's a couple people in different corners, kind of sitting by themselves, but everybody is kind of just rousing for the day. Uh, Given that it's dark outside, like it's before 10 a.m., so it's still pitch black, but technically it's morning. So you guys are just kind of hanging out. Might as well go get a drink or two and try and maybe line
And
something
half a
up.
bear named Yogg barges through the wall.
Where's the Yogg when you need him? You know, just
Yeah, exactly.
we're up against a wall here, boys. What do we do?
So, Simon, you back? Okay.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
So you guys are killing time, because the thought was that you don't have anything to do till tomorrow, but once you get your contract signed or whatever she's gonna do to put you on the payroll, basically, you figure you might as well line up things to to do afterwards, and this is the best place to get them.
Should probably it's probably not me, but some of you maybe talk to locals about like the rumors. That's probably what we should be doing.
But before that happens, three stocky figures bundled in cold weather garb come busting in through the door. They've got snowshoes slung over their backs and ice picks fastened to their belts. Two of them have thick beards, and the third holds up a gloved hand and says, with a thick wool scarf in a raspy voice, "Hello! Oh, we've been through quite a tiff lately. Is anyone here able to help? Anybody interested in some work?"
I'm overly piqued by the word tiff. I think that it means something else, and so I'm extremely interested, but I'm interested for the wrong reason.
I take her.
Yeah,
I go, a tiff? You said a tiff?
She said, "Well, I'm Hruna. These are my friends Korix and Storn. We need help, and you lot certainly look capable. We just came. We work at the mine over in Kelvin's Cairn. So for a reminder, that's the biggest mountain in the middle of the region. It's kind of northeast of where you guys are. We work for the clan Battlehammer, and we're bringing back a load of iron from the mine and trying to bring it back to Bryn Shander, but we got jumped by a Yeti. Oh, it was
Yeti?
terrible. I'm afraid that our comrade Ubak didn't make it. But we tried to fight off the Yeti, but we just couldn't. I'm ashamed to say we left Ubak out there, but we need your help to go back and get the iron and see if we can fight off the Yeti if it's still there.
Only Comey asks how much is worth our help.
Oh, we could offer 10 gold pieces each to anyone who's willing to help.
How far away is this place?
Oh, it's about maybe 4 to 5 hours journey or so, depending if the blizzards hold off.
So this could take all day of our time
Yeah,
if we go.
just about.
We can be back in
Oh,
time.
I promise. I could have you back by
We can
tonight.
get back in.
If you're up for it.
All right.
Adventure!
We were hauling the sled by
It's
ourselves, so especially with some extra backs to rotate out, I'm sure we could get it back in time.
I clinch my
Let's do it.
my Yeti toe trinket, all heartfelt, and I close my eyes and I go, for the tiff.
So is that three
Yeah,
takers?
let's do it.
Anyone else up for it?
Yeah, I'll
Walk
go.
up and I say, I'll do it for a pair of those snowshoes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Fair enough. Do the rest of you have snowshoes? Do you have?
I don't have any shoes. I'm a dragonborn.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah,
Reagan.
to each their own. But does anyone else need snowshoes? If you don't have it, we can help. We have a.
Yeah, I'll need to borrow.
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
make
I
our way
think,
over to Black Iron Blades together. We know the
think-
fella who
think
runs
we
that
need some boots.
establishment.
Am I crazy for thinking that I don't need
Okay.
snowshoes, or will I need
So
snowshoes?
will you guys make your way over to the Black Iron Blades Tavern?
Black Iron Blades Tavern. I'm checking the
Get
map. Check the map.
How do I
Ooh.
check if I have
Get 'em.
boots?
Don't put it out with your boots, Ted.
Old winter.
Don't
clothes.
tell me my
Yes,
business,
you
devil
have
woman.
winter gear, so you've got like normal boots, but you might not have snowshoes or crampons or anything like that to help you walk on the snow and stuff.
More like crampons.
Get them.
Nice. Get them.
Got 'em. Let's see. So Black Iron Blades is it's a smithy. You can see it there, kind of south of where you guys were at the inn, more towards the city center.
In the middle.
So the guy the guy who owns it is Garn the Hammer. He's a dwarf, and his sister Elsa is kind of runs the shop. So he's the blacksmith himself. He runs the blacksmith in the background, and Elsa runs the counter. She sells like adventuring supplies, and including rations and things like that. So you guys make your way there with the three dwarves in tow, and they kind of walk up in front of you and say, "Hey, we need to cash in. These guys are we lost." And they explain the situation and kind of grease the wheels and basically tell them they're doing you and them a favor because this is basically where that iron would get delivered. So they know how important it is. So they set you up with it. And in the meantime, Garn is trying to talk you up on his wares, but he's kind of known for basically their Black Iron Blades are known to be pretty shitty, but he pretends like they aren't, and Elza knows better. So he's trying to talk you up and basically.
They're dwarves, you said?
Yep, he's trying to sell you additional wares while he's there, while you're there. Is anybody interested?
How much cash do we start with? I think my sheet says 25, but I haven't put anything in or taken anything out, and I don't know if that's
I think
standard.
that's pretty
Mine
standard.
says 10 gold
10?
points.
Interesting.
I had 15, but I gave one to Billy, so I got 14.
Should we
So,
all
yeah,
start
I
with
would
the
say
same
whatever-
or what?
I'm not sure where that comes from, to be honest with you. I would assume it would have been put in there automatically if you didn't touch it. I don't know if
I have
things come
noble, like my background is noble privilege. Maybe it's because I have that.
Yeah, certainly could be. So we'll just run with whatever you got on your character sheets to start
Okay.
with, whatever, as long as you guys.
Alright, where do I need to open up my character sheet. Where's that at?
I'm being given some snowshoes, right?
Yes. Yep. After this, you'll be set up with snowshoes for sure.
And then, do you think I need them as well as a dragonborn, or like?
Yeah, I'd suggest it because
Okay.
your feet. It's more about spreading your weight, so you might honestly need it more than others, depending on
Oh.
how thick the snow
I'm
is.
just trying to be new boot goofing.
Anybody else want to pick up anything else while we're here?
I don't think so. I think I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Got
I
that
want
shit,
a I want like a headband with some metal in the middle of it, Naruto style.
Gotcha.
I'm serious.
The dwarf says, "Well, if you all can promise to bring back an iron, I'll give you this as a token of good faith, especially if it'll bring you luck."
Does
I gotta work on my old man crazy life.
Pretty good.
does Garn have a grappling hook for sale?
I'll just do that one.
He does.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he does.
I'd like to buy a grappling hook, please.
Wait, so I'm getting my Naruto headband?
Yeah, for free.
For free.
How much for that grappling hook, sir?
2 gold pieces.
Cool.
How much for that grappling hook, bruh?
All right. So, with everything settled, with the trio of dwarves basically walks you to the gate there, and they walks you back, and then basically point you on the map, and basically say it's about a half day's journey, and they get you on your way.
Northeast, right?
Yep, northeast. So we'll go back to the map.
Bye,
So you guys
Bryn.
should hopefully be able to see the map.
Mhm.
So basically, you started out in Bryn Shander,
Yeah.
and then Kelvin's Cairn, just northeast of the Dwarven Valley, is where the mine is, basically. And they made it about to the base of the Dwarven Valley there.
Okay.
We need
on their
to
way.
like I assume in combat we'll have to do this, but it's perma night here, right? So do we need to like talk about how we're lighting our way?
Yeah, in theory, it depends. So, like, if it's dark, like, there'll be, like, the aurora or stars or something like that. So, especially because
It's
there's
not
no other
pitch
light
black.
sources. So, yeah, you guys will be able to see relatively well, but you won't be able to see super well. So, you'd have,
I
like,
can see.
advantage. Yeah, so depending on, like, yeah, exactly, like, racial
bit.
features and stuff like that. So,
My new root headband is I have the light cantrip, and I'm gonna cast it on the headband.
Nice.
So light's just gonna radiate out of my head.
That's perfect. So, Simon, you can see it's basically dim light all the time. So
Yeah.
you can't see like color, but you can see shades of gray, and you can see pretty well. Does anybody else have dark vision too?
I do not.
My life
I
is
don't.
nothing but
I
darkness.
Like humans do. We're very human, so
But
I think
this
it might
is,
just be Simon. He
yeah.
might be lighting the way. But yeah, okay. So you're using a cantrip, a light, so it lasts for an hour. So you have to do it a couple times to get where you guys
Yeah,
are
I'll
going,
just
so that's
always
pretty sweet.
re-up it. You know,
Nice.
it's not a concentration or anything.
Right, that's pretty awesome. Nice. I like that. That's pretty creative.
Can we just do a
so-
straight shot there, or do we have to take paths?
Right. So you guys will basically you strap on your snowshoes and you set out from the north of town, kind of veer off. You can see the red dotted lines are the streets. So you'll basically be going straight over snow and tundra to try and find your way. So you'll be trying to make sure that you head northeast as you can, trying to navigate by the stars, and you basically set out trudging. So how do you guys walk? I assume like one behind another to try and block the wind, or how are you guys walking?
I'll be at the back, just kind of like tagging along.
Mm-hmm.
Not like
Yeah,
feeling
I'm
really
sort of
part
just
the group.
keeping to myself. But yeah, I think we'll just walk in a line. It makes sense. But we'll put
I'll walk first.
we'll
so I
put
can
yeah,
try to.
put Simon first with a light or dark vision, I should say, and then
Just
Ras
in the
is
back,
just.
like,
I
a
assume
beacon.
Ras is just wandering off on his own every once in a while, looking at stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if I can be on this flank, I think I would prefer like a flank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have to be a straight line. You can be kind of loosely lined up with you kind of standing on the side a little bit.
If we are doing a straight line, I want to be second in line. Otherwise, like whenever available, though, I want to be flanking.
Gotcha.
Just
I'm,
don't weird.
I'm walking
Unless there's
like,
spider webs, then you're completely
Yeah,
distracted.
yeah.
I'm like a little ways behind, like doing like a finger gun, like a tiny little puff of flame in the snow. You know, just melting like a tiny little hole.
Nice. Do you blow the smoke out on the tip of the gun every time?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
It's cool, man.
I holster it too.
Nice. All right, so you guys
But
are
there
headed.
are no guns in this universe, so people are really have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
What the fuck is he doing? Nice. All right, so you guys head out. So you're basically trudging along. Let me change this.
I'm just gonna go re-up my water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sounds good.
Dabby, was there a good song for Billy Bass? Was there anything in there? Or I missed that as I went to
Oh.
go change some laundry.
So it was. I'll read you the words at least. I won't sing it again. My throat's killing me.
Damn it.
There's a place I like to go. Farther up the rivers flow. Where it is, I do not know. Must be under all that snow.
Okay, wonderful. Nice.
He came
Pleasant.
from Mared Walden, the biggest lake there north of Bryn Shander. You see there.
This pleases me as Sylvan. I am pleased.
Please it.
Lonely
What
wood.
ambiance.
Yeah, it's making me
So you
cool
guys
just
are-
listening to it.
trudging along, and you see Simon sees ahead of them. You hear some noises and basically running, and you see like a sled being pulled by some shapes in front, and what looks like a person on the back, kind of coming towards you guys on a sled. Does anybody do anything? Let them
Coming
approach
right at
without
us?
issue.
Are they heading right at us?
Kind of running past you. They weren't headed straight for you, but they were going pretty close to where you guys were. Like if they hadn't changed their path, they probably would have gone within 100 feet of you. But they definitely, you can see that they very clearly changed their path a little bit, and we're going towards you. But you guys haven't left
Can I-
Shader too much, so it's
Are
not,
they in a hurry?
not in a hurry, but they're moving. They got a place to go.
Someone
Yeah.
can probably like try to perception to get a better
Yeah.
sense of who they are.
When
what
they
they're
become
doing.
within 60 feet, I want to divine sense them.
Gotcha.
Is it possible for? Oh, okay. Yeah. Never mind. This is a good call.
Gotcha. Let me read that.
I can only do this twice before I finish a long rest, so I
Oh,
don't want to
gotcha.
use one right now. Well, once they
okay.
become within 60 feet.
So they, let's see here. 1 second here. So you see you can see Ras that the 6 things that appear to be pulling the sled light up like candles in your vision. So you
Good
does it say
candles
you
or
can
bad
tell
candles?
what they are? Or just tell. They light up like bright lights. Like you can see them very clearly. You can sense. Can you sense? You know the type. Yeah. So you know that they are undead.
Okay.
Ooh.
Gives me a noxious odor.
Mhm.
The
As
things
they're
that they're
coming
pulling?
towards you. Yeah, the things that are pulling the sled.
How close are they right now?
Hmm.
Like, am I able to see them, or it's just
Yeah,
shapes?
you can see the
I
outline.
start.
Yeah.
I'm just like, as soon as he senses that, I start giggling a little, just to myself.
I want to.
Um,
Well, once I smell that, I definitely want to draw my flail and my shield, and so hopefully that would send the signal to people that this is, or at least I'm getting ready for battle.
You're not
Yeah,
gonna say anything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not
I
much of a
misspoke,
talker.
Rast. So of the 6 that are there, 2 of them actually only light up like torches. You can
Okay.
see them right clearly, and you can sense that they're undead. But the other 4
Are
are
they-
you don't sense anything evil or anything.
But are they all? I mean, are the other 4 aware that the
Sorry
other 2
about
are
that. So 2 of them,
undead?
you sense that they are undead. The other 4, nothing. And then the person riding the sled, you don't sense anything either.
Okay.
Sounds like
Hmm.
he's a decent guy.
They're headed. So they're headed back towards town.
Yep, and they kind of veered towards you. They clearly saw you. Whoever was driving the sled saw you, and basically came and diverted on their path a little bit to basically go close enough to you to talk. Basically, is what
It's
it
only
looked
2
like
out of
they're
6
thinking, yeah.
evil, so should be good.
You like those odds?
I like those odds.
Gotcha. So you can
Can
sense
I-
them. So
Um,
because you can sense them, they're within
Dabu.
60 feet of you at this point. Yeah, go ahead, Simon.
Can I, like, is it possible to, like, call out and do, like, throw out a message of just, like, using this language?
Mhm.
And if he doesn't do anything, then I can just be like, okay, we're fine.
Yep, you can try.
Yeah. I don't
so
know
you-
what role that would be, but
let's see. So I don't think you have to roll. I think you know them.
Okay.
And you kind of let's see. Signs.
Pull up like a hand signal or something.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. You
yeah,
do.
exactly.
You do
For
something
the,
with
for the
your.
second part.
Mhm.
I go ski you, you, and what happens? He knows what that means, or maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
So the figure on the back of the sled doesn't do anything special, but you definitely see them start to slow down and kind of as if they prepare, because they have to be within 60 feet for Rast to sense them. So, and they're moving pretty fast, but they slow down, and you see this person says, "Oh, a thief! I see. You know, thieves can't. I can't speak it myself, but I know of it. So you meet. She pulls down her hood, and you have met. She says, "My name is Valin. I'm a traveler here in Icewind Dale. These are my my kobolds.
Yeah. Cool.
That's what I was detecting, right?
What'd you say?
Are those what I was detecting?
2 of them.
Okay.
So she doesn't make any. You can tell that 2 of them are different than the others. If you wanted to look closer, we could. But basically, 2 of them are a little bit. Basically, 4 of them are wrapped up in some cold weather gear, and 2 of them don't seem to be bothered by the cold at all. But she she greets you and basically says, "I'm headed back to Bryn Shandard, where it's not often to see people on foot headed quite this way off the roads. Where are you all headed?"
Kelvin's
I don't know that she
Cairn.
I'll say, should we tell her?
She
Just
doesn't
out
have
for-
to.
just-
I
can I
would-
just
I would
say,
Do we
out
trust
trust
her.
her
for-
or not?
Out for evening stroll.
I answer the question. I don't understand the concept of trust.
Oh, right. Good idea.
So are you basically like Drax?
Mm-hmm.
You just like
Everything goes over my head. I would catch it.
I would catch it.
Yeah, so
What do you
I let her
say?
know that we're going to Kelvin's Cairn.
Oh, go up to Kelvin's Cairn. Oh, well, be careful. I passed what looked like a pretty gruesome scene along that way. So if you're headed that way, be careful. It looks like it looks like a Yeti got to him. But Yeah, there's nothing I could do with a corpse that was that dismembered. But yeah, be careful when you're headed up that
Curious
hole.
of the
Is
kobolds.
there
so
any evidence
I'm
that
like,
she? Go ahead, sir.
I was gonna say I'm curious about the kobolds, so I'm just like squatted down close to them, looking at them.
Well, can you roll an what would that be? Investigation, perception? Yeah, perception.
Oh, this-
Or if you want to do investigation, you could do investigation too.
Is he doing it like
You don't
conversationally?
mind, like walking up and taking a close look,
Mhm.
despite being a little awkward.
Wait, I thought I was supposed to. I thought I took away my proficiency in perception, didn't I? Yeah. For some reason, it's still there.
Ah, gotcha.
How do I open up my character sheet?
Oh yeah. So you can tell straight out that two of these kobolds are zombies that she apparently has raised, and she sees you staring at them and says, "Oh yeah, don't mind them. They won't hurt anybody. My 6 kobolds here are my guides, and 2 of them took an arrow, an acid arrow to and knocked him
The
out.
knee?
So I
Oh.
couldn't hit to the knee, and I couldn't part with them. So I raised them as corpses and have them stick with me.
She's pretty casual necromancy here.
Yeah.
Is that pretty normal?
Can I
I'm surprised she's not more guarded about that.
can I roll some persuasion to see if she can give us something that'll help with this little
Yeah.
adventure?
Sure, go for it.
Hold on.
Ooh,
Shit.
So what do you say? What do you ask her, Simon?
We're new. We're definitely new and haven't been to Kelvin's Cairn yet. I mean, really, if there's anything that you could have that could help people like us, but in a way cooler and sexier voice.
Well, tell you what, you look pretty green to me. So if you can manage to get where you're going and get back to Bryn Shander, come find me, and I bet you that we can work something out. I'm sure that I can help you in some way. I'm sure our we could find a way where our efforts align.
Well, I'll give her a quick wink.
Ooh, saucy.
Roll for wink.
I'm about it.
Roll for seduce.
Like that eye patch. Like that eye patch she's got.
Classic bard. So she says, "Well, it's getting cold out here. I'm going to be on my way, but best of luck. And yeah, be careful around that corpse. It looks like a yeti really did a number on it. So, but if you make it back to Bryn Shander, come find me." And she bids you adieu, and unless anybody else says anything, she puts her hood back up and her scarf, and her kobolds pull her sled, and off she goes.
I just want to make sure real quick. So, Divine Sense says the presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, so she doesn't smell bad to me.
Nope, no, you
Okay.
just know it's undead. That you just basically
Yeah.
censor undead zombies.
Okay.
Yeah,
Raz,
so
I
she
was
doesn't
expecting
smell
you to.
evil.
I was expecting your character just to yell, "How'd you lose your eye?"
I hadn't even noticed. I don't look at
She's
people's
like
faces.
super sensitive about it. Did you know you're missing an eye?
Does she know? Should we tell her?
It's just a spell. She can lift up her eye patch, and it's just a normal eye.
Oh,
She's
cool.
like, it makes it look cool.
Nice.
So she heads on her way, and you guys keep going, keep walking, trudging along towards your destination. Why did my music stop? There we
Oh,
go.
how long have we been walking?
So you guys had been maybe an hour outside of town, so you're like
Got a couple hours left
quarter,
still.
quarter of the way, yeah, quarter or third of the way there. So you keep going, and nothing really more eventful happens as you make your way over towards your destination. And let's see here. As you crest a snow-covered ridge, you see a frozen, dismembered corpse in the gully in front of you.
Ooh.
You can see from a distance that snow covers some of the gory bits, but the headless torso and severed limbs are visible. You see tracks in the snow all around the corpse and the telltale grooves in the snow left by a sled that has been hauled away. So the sled is no longer there anymore.
The human
So
remains?
what do you guys do? Yeah, so there's human. Well, you got to get closer to tell.
Okay, I definitely get
We can
closer
see
to
the
tell.
direction. Can we see the direction the sled went?
Yeah, you'll have to roll a survival check to basically check the tracks and see what you can tell.
Yeah.
Like all of us?
I'm definitely doing that.
Yeah, you're welcome to. Anybody who wants to walk up and look around.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Um,
I don't
I got
survive.
that. Oops. I had to refresh my thing.
I feel like
Character
I
sheet
rolled.
wasn't coming up.
I see green. So I feel
Diver,
I rolled a good one.
yeah.
I wanted to just mention I have my familiar with me, but I'll have it like dismissed, so it's
gotcha.
not really around right now.
Okay. Gotcha.
I feel like I rolled a
There we
good
go.
one.
Once I approach the body parts on the ground, I definitely go down on all fours.
You go down on what?
I get
Hey-o.
down. Yeah,
Get down with the sickness.
start crawling.
Gotcha.
Just sniffing like a dog?
Yeah,
Hound
but,
dog?
but with my tongue.
So, Ando, you roll perception to look at the body, I assume?
Hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I'm staring at it a little too intently.
Gotcha. So you walk up because it's
I creep up like silently behind you and also stare at it, but you don't notice me. But I'm like right next to you.
oh boy. So it's hard to tell what kind of creature it is because there's no head. It looks like all the internal organs have been eaten out. So there's basically nothing left. No arms, no legs, no head, no internal organs. So it's hard to tell, but you could tell based
So
on
we're
the
seeing
size.
like some entrails on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell by like the size of the torso that it's probably about a dwarf size. So it kind of lines up with what you were expecting.
So we can make a pretty safe assumption that this is the I can't remember his name, but
Ubak.
the fourth dwarf, Ubak. Yeah.
Yep, it's safe to say. And then Simon and Broly both can easily tell. Simon, Broly rolled higher even though he didn't crit, but because he obviously spends a lot of time in the woods. But you can both pretty clearly tell that.
Oh, I pushed the wrong.
It's okay.
I say, ooh, looks like little Reebok.
Bucko.
So you can tell that the tracks that are fresh, it looks like anything that came before the last couple hours has been kind of wiped away by the snow and the wind and things like that. But you can tell that within the last hour, there are about a half dozen small humanoids wearing snowshoes had been walking around. And then there are tracks that lead south. And you can tell that it looks like, basically because you guys rolled so well, you can tell that there are basically 6 small humanoids wearing snowshoes that are basically trying to pulled the sled that with the iron ingots on it, and they were headed south.
So they do have the sled though? They didn't leave
Yep.
behind
Yeah,
the
which
sled?
way did the sled tracks go?
South.
Well, we're just in it for
So,
the
like,
ingots,
towards-
right?
Were these
Are
the
there
people that we
Yeti-
just
which way
ran
did the
into,
Yeti
or is
tracks
this
go?
like some new people?
You can't really see the Yeti tracks because they got wiped out by basically the changing snow and stuff.
But this was not the woman we just met.
No, yeah, definitely because her tracks. You can kind of see her tracks too. She didn't get. You can tell. You can just barely tell that she was here, but her tracks are almost gone. But you can tell she kind of went close, but didn't go up for a closer look. She kind of just looked from a distance and then kept going towards where you guys were. But these tracks, so you can see her tracks came back where you guys came from, or close to it, kind of heading southwest. But these head basically due south.
Smart.
But, I mean, the mission
So,
is just
I'd
ingots,
say,
right?
yeah, right. I say we follow the tracks.
Leave
That's
this
what we're here
lovely
for.
corpse behind? I don't think so.
Left of it.
Did the other dwarves have anything to say? I mean, they're with us still, correct? Like, do they have
No,
anything
they
to say
actually
about?
left you there.
Is there something that's on
the?
the? Is there something that's on the corpse's person that like would identify him to those dwarves that I can just grab and keep? Just
Yeah.
let them know?
You can see like I think it's Black Hammer clan. Let me double check.
Little badge.
Of course, I just
Yeah.
close it up.
Is it
Okay.
black iron?
Like a Boy Scout badge.
Yeah, you can tell.
And
You
you
can
can tag retractable.
You find in the snow nearby. You can find a.
Up, up,
Yeah.
up, up, up.
A toe?
Toe.
Raz, did you
battle
take a
hands.
toe?
Clan
Does this
battle
bro
hands.
have a
So
toe
you
for
can
me?
see like an insignia that would have been around his neck.
Okay.
With a hammer insignia on it.
I grab it. I keep it.
Dog tags.
I want to be one of the last people to stumble upon the sled tracks, and I want to go, guys, this way, and point where they're already going, and hold hold my Yeti's toe up to my nose like I'm smelling it, like it's informing me of where to go, and I want to run past them.
So
No, but
Rast
the
forges on
tick the kicker is you actually pointed to our own tracks.
That's good.
So we politely
Rast,
correct you.
Rast forges on ahead, so now he's leading the pack at least for a little while. But you guys keep forging on ahead as you were, trying to following these tracks, and they get clearer and clearer as time goes on. It only takes you about another half hour to catch up, and as you're closing a ridge, you start to hear some squabbling and some voices off in the distance on the snow, on the wind. And so you pull up and you kind of peek over the ridge, and you can see the creatures you've been following clearly appear to be goblins based on their stature. All 6 of them are groaning, grunting, and cursing loudly as they try and haul the bulky sled toward what appears to be a 20-foot tall wagon parked in the snow. Harnessed to this conveyance are 2 roaring polar bears that do not look very happy. So let me move you guys over.
They're like
here.
Harnessed?
Yes.
They're the ones that are pulling the.
Yeah,
Oh,
let me
okay.
show you a picture here. So this is what you see, kind of off there. You can't really see it too well, but that's what you see far off there in the snow. Is a wagon. This is pretty clearly what they're pulling this towards.
So over on the
Where are
right,
we?
that's the goblin
I see.
wagon.
Yeah, so you guys should be able to see yourself. So if you want Kumasi out there, I've got him there.
We can just pretend like he's not there.
Okay, so we'll put him up.
I have dismissed.
Cool. Okay, so you guys are there. Feel free to put yourselves kind of up on the ridge, peeking over.
Well, so I'm a literal beacon of light
Yeah.
still.
They can't really see you. They're to be honest, they are too focused on themselves in the snow, and they're focused on getting where they're going, and they're squabbling amongst themselves. Like if you don't put it out with enough time, they'll see it, or maybe the people like facing towards you will see it. But for right now, they don't seem to have noticed or pay much attention to you. So you
And I can turn it off too. Like
So that's up to you. With enough time, you can safely bet that they'll probably see you, but they haven't noticed you yet.
all right, I'll turn it off.
Is the wagon empty? Like, is anybody behind it, or
You can't really see anything in the wagon, so you're not sure if they are the only ones there, or if there's anyone waiting for them there. You can't see them yet.
Can I roll some stealth and go stealth boy over here?
Sure, you can try.
Yeah,
What's your roll some stealth for me?
It's your stealth.
So let me do this here. This I think I can do. There you go. There's the goblins you see.
Oh, nice.
You guys can see them right now, right?
Yep.
Cool.
All right. So did I need to roll or no?
Yeah, roll stealth for me. So you rolled a 17.
It's pretty good.
Gotcha. Yep. So you're sneaking around. You can tell they don't notice anything, especially because they're squabbling amongst themselves, trying their best to haul this sled. You can tell that they are really struggling with it. It is very heavy, loaded down with those iron ingots, and they are squabbling amongst themselves and really tired and cranky. So they do not notice you. So you make your way up kind of to the top, and you guys see this is like an overpass here is
Mhm.
above, and then they're kind of walking underneath it towards the.
Oh, I see.
polar
Okay,
bears
so
and
that's
stuff.
the
So
little
I mean,
bridge underneath.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, we're in this for the iron, right? So why don't we just all make our way up on top of this bridge here and just surprise them and jump on them and say, "Give us the
You'd all
fucking
have to
iron,
roll
you
stealth.
dickheads."
You'd all have to roll stealth to get up there, but you guys could try it if you'd like.
What do
It's
you guys
not
think?
really my style.
Do we have any? Do we have any range boys here? Like, if I went full like dual dagger Assassin's Creed on these guys here, are there any range guys?
If you
that could-
start combat, we'll roll initiative and
Oh, I see.
everything.
Oh, I got you. Never mind.
Yep.
We'll
Yeah,
Be a little more careful about that.
I do have some.
I got some
I think I
tricks,
have, like, a
boys.
crossbow.
Don't worry. I got you.
All right. Do we want to try?
Do whatever you
diplomacy-
want.
Do we
I
want to try
got you.
diplomacy first, then? Like, somebody can just go try to talk, because since I'm like primed up here and they can't see me.
That's what I was thinking. I think I might head
Does
over
anyone
here.
strongly feel any way about goblins?
I don't. Yeah. No, I don't care.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm all for just putting Ras at the front of the line and just sending him up there to talk because there's
Yeah.
two things can happen. You're either going to be extremely intimidating and they're all going to run anyway, or you'll just show them your spider webs.
I think I would like to take this surprise round to run 30 feet, 6 squares, and say, "Have you heard of the forgiving nature of the dragon god Garrix?"
Nice. A dragon Mormon.
I can make it
So-
here.
I'll just be giggling to myself while he's running.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here and wait.
I'm gonna mouth what the
Ando hangs out. What do you do, Broly? What does Broly do in kind of this surprise
I'm just
round?
I'm just gonna jump down this because I wanna. Well, no. No, I'm good. I'll just be laughing to myself, waiting to see what happens.
Gotcha. Okay. So, the poor goblins are struggling and trying to pull, and they hear some crunching in the snow and something running up behind them. Like, holy fuck! What? And they turn around and they kind of hide behind the wagon or the sled. They all kind of cower behind it, and one of them gets shoved out to the front as kind of the unwitting spokesman, and he's like. Don't come any closer. Who are you?
I am Draws.
What do you want?
I've come to
It's
make
down
a
here, iron. We
deal.
found it, fair and square.
I've come to make a deal.
A deal? What? What kind of deal?
I hold up the Yeti toe.
a Yeti toe? What is that?
I go, ah, like I'm in awe of it. It's
So it should explain everything.
it's a divine relic to me.
well, my brother got our Yeti toe. It doesn't do nothing special for him.
Ah!
There's something special about this one.
Does that anger you, Ras?
No, that I'm just trying to play it off like this thing is really special to me.
So
don't
you
I don't
basically
care
lost
if
all
there's
interest
a-
in the
Yeah.
goblins.
two. Does he have two Yeti toes?
Yeah.
Do I hear two? Do I hear two? I mean, the iron said that's special to us. You got something better to trade?
I think that I do. Perhaps it is because I'm solstice born that I think the Yeti toe serves me well, but how about this dragon chess set piece? Do you play?
Dragon chess. He turns around and he has like a little. He kind of circles them around and they try and talk amongst themselves and see if anybody's ever heard of dragon chess before. And he comes back and says, "We ain't heard of no chest. What do you got? We need something to keep us warm, or some food, or something that we can use to help make life not suck so much. Do you have any gold or any food or anything to help keep us warm?"
I pull out my 23 gold and I would like to do an attack. So I don't know if you want to do
Or
how you
before
want
you
to
do
set this
that.
up, or like if anybody else wants to do an action. But I think I would like to prepare an attack here.
So when
So
they say
I'd like to move closer. That's
when they say they need something to keep them warm, I want to like one of the ones in the back. Like I want to like just light like the hem of his like jacket on fire. Just a little tiny little flame. It'll smoke a little.
Oh,
Just
wah!
to scare me a little.
Oh! So he rolling this away a little bit and goes to like roll in the snow. So he's kind of separated a little bit, trying to and they all kind of turn to face him because they're all surprised, and they all kind of have their backs to you guys as he runs away to dive in the snow and try and to put the blaze out.
I'm just
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
I don't know.
to me.
I'm not
Wow.
interested in too much diplomacy here. This is, you know,
Bloodthirsty cleric over here.
yeah, exactly. This is fucking
Blood,
just
blood god.
get this shit over with, right?
So unless anybody capitalizes on the commotion, does anybody do anything else?
I'd like to move.
I still want to, but
closer.
I want to make sure that people feel fair because I've
Gotcha.
kind of occupied a lot of this surprise round.
I'm good. I'm,
No,
I'm just
yeah,
laughing
no,
about
that's
lighting
fine.
that idiot on
I'm
fire.
good.
I'm
Just wanna move.
generally keeping to myself back here anyway, so. But I'll
Okay.
come help.
Gotcha. So at this point, Ras, you've announced yourself, so you wouldn't have like advantage or get to act first, so we would roll.
Okay.
But they don't know. They don't know Silnan's there, and they haven't seen Ando yet, and they don't really like Broly. They haven't really registered him yet. So pretty
Mhm.
much everybody, I think, but you, Ras, would probably get get to go first, in theory. But
Whatever.
are we starting?
All right. Or do we just do initiative?
Yeah, yeah. So just do initiative.
Where's my oh, I see it.
Oh yeah, nice music.
Sorry, I guess I didn't have my token selected. Do you want to write in that I... What the hell?
Yeah, I think I can do that, right?
Can add me, or...
Yeah. Let's
I'm like trying to select my thing, so I don't know what it's talking about.
You're good.
Oh, it's because I have the stupid measuring thing on. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
Gotcha. Okay, so everybody's rolled. So goblins rolled really well, so they would go first. But the way it goes is that so they basically will take a surprise round for everybody but Ras, and so Ando, you get to go first.
Cool. All right.
You know.
Well, let's just. I'm just gonna fucking pounce in there, and I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
What you got?
All right. So, do I just roll like I click on the?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit him
You
with
want to
my
hit
mace.
with your mace? Yep. So you just click
Yeah.
on your mace attack. Character sheet.
Wow!
Ooh, boy. And then
Whap
you should,
'em.
so
Jeez.
yeah, which one are you trying to hit? The red one.
The closest one to me. Yeah, the red
You
one.
guys see the red tag on there?
Yeah.
For me. Okay. So you hit the red one. So you roll 22, and that hits. So then I think you hit the damage part.
Okay.
8 bludgeoning damage. So this goblin crumples underneath your mace, and he is dead or knocked out, whatever you call it. He dead.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Got him.
Anything
Well,
else?
I'm really good at this.
Yeah, killed it.
Clank!
He knocked out. Okay.
Nice.
Anything else you want to do?
Endo?
Oh, me? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm okay. I mean, I did my part. You guys gotta get your shit together.
Get it all together.
To pack up all your shit.
Alright, so next is Broly.
Well, actually, let me ask before we move too far, just on just a bit of a clerical advice. Is that like what
Clerical.
can I do in one turn? Ah, I get it. Yeah. In terms of one turn.
You get a move,
Like-
a bonus, and a standard action. Most
Okay.
spells are like
Take your
standards. They'll
Right.
say,
So
Something
like
says
it,
bonus action. Yeah, you can do that.
yeah.
yeah.
There's like a tier, so like an action can I forget how
You can
like,
sacrifice an action
Yeah.
for a quicker action. So like
Right.
instead of a standard action, you can do like a
Right.
double move.
So like an action is like a tier 1 move, a move is like tier 2, and then bonus action is like tier 3.
Mhm.
So like you can take you can downgrade your action to a move action and then basically run twice, called sprinting, basically, or whatever it's called. You can basically move twice, but then you can't take a second action, and you can like I think downgrade, but you always get like a bonus action. But if you want to do like an action, you only get one, unless something else says that, and then you can move your move speed or less, and like you can do it in like in tiers. So like you can move if you have 30 feet of move speed, you can move 15, do something, and then move another 15. But just remember that if you're in melee with something, they get an opportunity to attack unless unless your action is to disengage. Basically, your move action is to disengage.
Okay.
So
I just
your-
walked up
your
and
action
fucking
is when you
bludgeoned that dude.
disengage.
Yeah.
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 So I guess I could just.
Did you
I
even
mean, I feel like that's
catchphrase
pretty
him when he
intimidating, so
died?
I'm gonna fucking stand my ground and just stare at the other ones.
Nice.
Gotcha. Menacingly. All right.
Yeah.
So, Broly, you're up.
All right. Debating whether to unload on these idiots. I guess I'm probably not going to. If you're one-shotting them. Oops, I didn't mean to draw that diver, sorry.
Good.
I don't know how to delete it.
I think I can do it. Second.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
I want to move to, where was I? Like here. I'm gonna go here. I'm standing kind of awkwardly close to. What's your guy's name? Draz?
Draws.
Draws.
Draws. I'm gonna stand right there, and I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip on the boy I lit on fire.
Whipping
so
good.
Where pull this? Oh, I have it on my sheet. I think.
Yeah, it should be under there.
Nice. So that hits. So that's just against AC, right? Make a melee spell attack, right? So it hits.
Three piercing damage, but it also lets me pull him
Nice.
toward
Gotcha.
me 10 feet.
Large small,
So
you can
he
pull it up
needs
10
to
feet
go to,
closer.
like-
Right. Gotcha.
He needs
So
to go
10
right
feet
there.
would be 5, 10, like there?
Yep.
Okay. So he.
So I
and he takes-
whip out like I extend my hand and this like thorny vine comes shooting out, grabs him by the ankle, drags him.
But it comes
like he-
from you over to him.
Yeah.
It comes out of you, your body,
Yes.
or does it come out of the ground? Gotcha.
Out of your sleeves.
It's
Like
whatever we
Spider-Man?
want.
Whatever you want.
Let's say it comes out of the ground like right in front of me. 'Cause
Gotcha.
I don't have the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man wrist, you know. Yeah, it just like grabs him and like kind of cuts him up a little bit, and then like gives him a yank,
Ouch.
pulls him 10 feet towards me, and
Gotcha.
I'm
Alright.
laughing.
Gotcha. All right. The secret Silman hiding up there. What you do?
We're gonna sneak back.
Sneaky.
From death from above.
Yeah, definitely above. I'm gonna grab my daggers and do a nice little leap of faith dive down on these two boys.
Sneak attack.
You know, make
And,
roll acrobatics, diver.
Yeah,
Nah.
we don't need to roll.
See if he
he's
face
got-
plants next to the goblins.
Sure. Let's do it.
So just the daggers in.
This is level 1 combat. We got to embarrass ourselves a little bit.
Sure.
Then
Oh,
you got to
yeah,
roll
because-
acrobatics before
yeah.
you do the attack.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
He does.
Dude,
a
he
fucking-
yeah,
fucking did
Olympic
like a.
gold medal incoming.
yeah, exactly. Olympic diver level shit happening
Holy
here.
shit.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah,
We
let
all
me take,
just
let me take that
stand
back.
there.
I'd like to do a full-on
Jaws.
Olympic double tuck pike
Gainer.
wombo combo backflip,
Mhm.
God damn.
and
How the
then
fuck do you have +6 acrobatics?
dual daggers right into their heads.
So the purple and the green goblins see this, and they both hold up a sign that says 10 out of 10. You go
Wait,
on
how do you? I'm just curious. How do you have +6 mods?
It's my background, bruh.
You get like +1 to acrobatics.
So he's got +4 dex because his dexterity is fucking crazy off the top.
What's
He's
your
got like that.
dexterity?
Like 18 or something like that.
So you have
My strength,
4?
my strength is -2. My
Uh-huh.
dexterity is 4, Constitution
Right.
3, Intelligence 3.
Proficiency.
and
Okay, so
I
you just
zeroed out the
Giga
rest.
stacked your dexterity.
Yeah, he's a glass cannon.
Alright.
I'm
Alright,
dumb,
ask him to lift,
but I'm
answers my
a
question.
crafty
Yeah.
dummy.
Yep. Ask him to lift to open a stuffed door or something like that. It's useless. He's
Yeah,
got
no,
loot
can't do
noodle
it.
hands. but-
I'm pretty weak too, so hopefully I
Yeah.
have one strong boy.
I got the mayo jars, guys. Don't worry about that.
Nice, 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 nice.
All right. So you attack the blue guy, or which guy are you?
Well, I was trying to do a duel, like trying to take out 2 at once, but if I can only do 1, I'll take out
Yeah.
blue.
only one.
I just thorn whipped and embarrassed in front of his friends.
And then he just
Finish
some
him.
dude just does the most amazingly beautiful dive and just buries a dagger in his fucking skull. So over the top.
Blue guy goes down hard. Down
Did you-
goes Asia.
Did you roll your damage?
No, yeah, you didn't roll a damage
right,
yet.
right.
Oh no, I haven't.
What the?
Yeah, you gotta fix your sheet, I think.
Yeah, so in theory, we should
No,
just-
it's
Yeah,
put-
if you look
It says
next to
It's gotta do extra d6.
next to
of-
your daggers, if you look at like the damage type, it should say you just click on that and it'll roll like the damage
Oh,
after that.
I see. I see.
Yeah, that'll show
There you
you.
go.
There we go.
There we go. 5. So 5 takes him down.
But also sneak attack damage.
If you just click the thing under name, it should do both, Simon. Like when I hit scimitar, it'll do the roll and the
Oh,
slash.
I thought I did.
Wait, where did you do that?
I did hit daggers. That's why I did.
Like
mine.
so in your attack and spellcasting, it has name,
Mhm.
attack, and damage type.
Yeah.
Right.
If you click the name, it'll do both. If you click, well, I guess attack.
Oh,
does
see,
both.
mine doesn't do that. Yeah.
Doesn't
That's
know-
what I thought I did.
You should be able to modify it to let it know what kind of damage type it should be doing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with
Hit
your.
the gear, and then the damage should be ticked.
Oh, it's okay. Mine's not. All right.
There you
So
go.
now let's try again. No, it still isn't fucking dead.
Mine's ticked.
I mean, do you have it
No.
ticked,
Be
and does
ticked.
it say like 1d6 after that, or 1d whatever?
Yeah.
1d4 plus dex.
1d6 plus 2.
Oh wait, you filled out. Sorry.
I don't know. I mean, I don't
You
mind
see-
hitting the thing
you see
afterwards.
a
It's not a
sheet,
big deal.
Daibu? Like, why is?
Yeah. So what you can do is, so I'm looking at a sheet. Not quite sure how to fix that, but what you can do instead is, if you just click the it says daggers at the bottom of what you rolled, Simon, it'll roll damage right there. You see that there?
Oh, I see it. Yep, there it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So you can just click that, and if I tell you it hits, then you just click that, and it'll roll right below it.
That's what I did before. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Got it.
All right. So you, so what do you come down hard after your pirouette and just decimate this poor goblin,
Sweet.
and his friends are starting to shake in their boots.
I want to do a cool little breakdancing backflip backwards and end up right here if I can.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll let you. So we'll say that you're like,
Dang.
Just so I know, Deborah, you're saying the 5 piercing killed him?
even the 5.
Because I did
5
3
damage.
piercing and then.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, his without having to roll sneak attack, he knocked him out.
Alright, nice.
All right. And basically because Silman, we'll say with an acrobatics like that, you were like clinging to this wall right here, and you didn't even touch the ground. You stabbed him and then like redirected your body to jump over to where you are right now.
Dang, dude.
Sweet.
Really impressive. I'm definitely gonna light you on fire next.
That's for my second dive. I'm gonna run back
All
up.
right. So now we come back around to the gobos.
Simon, I just got a great idea for where we're gonna go with this.
Okay.
Do some flaming flips.
Yeah, I'm in.
I was just thinking that.
Okay, so Diver heads up on this from the DM
Yeah.
side. When
Uh-huh.
you do the turn order, usually you'll pick one from the group, right?
Right.
And then if that one ends up dying and you remove it, then it gets removed from the turn order.
Gotcha.
So I mean, we all know that they're all taking the turn at the same time, but you gotta have a sort of a heads up that when you remove them from the board, it removes them from turn order too, and sometimes they're representing like a whole group of.
I gotcha. Okay, cool. Thank you for that. So let me do this instead here. Oh yeah, so we'll know that they come. Can you guys still? So you guys can't see the.
You can, I think you can right click it and
He's
like
not
add
in
it to
our
the turn
turn
order
order
and then
anymore,
just
yeah.
drag it to where it needs to be.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because it did remove it from ours.
Gotcha. Thank you. Let's see. So we'll bring him back and do this.
Just throw them way off our screen where it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Put him right over there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Goblin turn. So they are suitably scared, and they are going to basically mount a retreat, and they're going to start to go. How far can they go?
Retreat.
Yeah, they're going to try and get back to the wagon. So they're going to try and
Of pissed off polar bears.
they're going to try and run collectively back to about here.
This is the cargo, right? Though these are the ingots
Yep,
back
that's the
here.
cargo. They
Okay.
said fuck that. They would just want their
Oh,
lives.
I see the caravan thing.
Do
over there.
we
Okay.
we've seen their polar bear cart, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. I
So
think
you
I
see-
want that too.
So they went back here, and they each take
Polar
out.
bears might fuck shit up, Andy.
They're chained up for now.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah. But they pull out 4 short bows and they try and attack. They just kind of
Oh my God.
shoot randomly. They're running.
Such
and
pussies.
they aren't trying to hit anybody individually, but they kind
Right.
of shoot at the closest targets. So they shoot at Ando first.
Yeah, guys, I don't think we want to fight 2 polar bears. Just
So one of them, the first of them is a 16 against your AC Ando.
Alright, so let's see, where's that?
So
Alright,
that would be-
18.
wait,
Yeah. So that
one
doesn't
of them
hit.
shooting back at us or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Short bow. Yep.
but they missed the fucking pussies.
First one misses. Second one rolls a 10, so that misses. And then the other 2 are going to try and hit Silman as they run away. So
I'm sorry, what? What?
Excuse me?
Does a 17 hit against your armor class?
What if I do some acrobatics, though? Yes, it does. What if I do some acrobatics?
Ooh, can't flourish your way out of this one, son.
Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
15.
So I can use mine. So he does 5 piercing damage to you.
Yowzers.
We do not want to fight 2 polar bears if we can help it.
So I just took. So I took 5 damage. So it's just
Yeah.
there's just an arrow like just sticking out of my shoulder. Ow!
And the last one goes for
Son of a
rolling.
bitch.
How about a 12?
He's safe.
He's safe.
Safe
Nah,
as
man.
houses.
Gotcha. So that
He
is
just
the end of
Catches the arrow midair and breaks it in half.
Nice.
How dare you. All right, down to Ando again.
Alright. Well, now I'm mad. Because you hit my acquaintance with an arrow. Let's see. So I've got a crossbow that I can fire back, or... I don't know what the range...
You're a magic man. Magic it
I
up.
know, Wait, hold on. How do I... Like, how do you guys link the spells in chat?
Click their names. Click their titles.
I did
Or
that,
sometimes
and
there's
it just-
a speech bubble next to it.
Okay, so can I just hit submit? What's it gonna do? Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Are you sure?
Oh wait, there we go.
There you go.
That's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Thunder Wave.
Each creature in a 15-foot cube must make a constitution.
Originating from you. So you have to be within 15
Yeah,
feet.
you have to be like adjacent to them.
Yeah. So 15, like each one of these boxes is 10 feet. I don't think I can get
5
close
feet.
enough for it.
Yeah, you can't quite get close enough for them. They're about
Yeah,
60
alright.
feet.
Alright, so then let's see. What's the range on that?
Sick.
It doesn't tell me.
It's 8320, I think.
Okay, so I
Oh, I'm sorry. I moved them too far. Give me a second here. I misread their speed, so let me move them again. So they actually only made it to about here, I believe.
oh, interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
so how do you measure that like that?
In the top left, there's a
There's tools.
tool.
Oh, I see it.
You want the no snapping ruler?
Okay, so we're like 45 feet away, basically.
Yep, from the
But-
closest one, you're 45 feet away.
And I can move 30, so that would be pretty tight to try to hit him with that. I can hit this guy here. So here's what I'm gonna try to do. So this thunder wave, I can hit the green guy if I can get close enough. So I'm gonna move. You know, if I move to here,
30 feet is, I think, your speed, right?
yeah. So I can move right. Oh wait, no, get me off of that. To here. That's 30 feet.
Yep.
And then I'm approximately. Oh, can I count that as close enough?
Yep. Yeah, you can hit him.
All right. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna thunder wave, and I'm gonna hit the green guy, and hopefully knock him into the rest of them like bowling pins. All right, I'm gonna roll that again since I fucked it up the first time. Just shit. So all right, cast at level 1.
Gotcha. So they have to roll a Constitution save.
DC 13, or they get pushed.
So he fails.
Cool.
So he takes 2d8 thunder damage. So you rolled that. So he takes 7 damage.
Oh, I did
Yeah,
it.
it's
I did
already
it
been
already.
rolled,
Sorry.
yeah.
Okay, I see.
Count
All
that
right, so 7. Yeah, nice.
And is pushed 10 feet away from you. Gotcha. All good. So 10 minutes you're going to be back, Simon?
No, like in 10 minutes, I just got
In 10
jumped.
minutes. Got it. Okay. All good. Yep. Okay. So we'll wrap it up a little bit earlier here. But okay. So you kill him, and his lifeless corpse gets pushed 10 feet away from you.
Underwave, you have to hit everything within a 15-foot cube. You can't just
Yeah.
unless he's on the very edge of the cube.
Do you want to do something different? Yeah, it only does damage to the things that it hits in 15 feet. Do you want to do something different?
So Andy, you can hit all of them.
Uh-huh.
I think.
Oh.
Now some of them are 20
No,
feet
it's-
away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 2 feet
Yeah.
from.
I got close enough to hit the green one, and I was hoping that I would push him into the other guys
All right.
and knock them all over. But either way, I killed the one.
Yeah.
Because I say fuck it.
Fuck that guy.
I'm tired of their shenanigans.
Gotcha. You got him. He did.
Got him.
Got him. All right. Back
Do I
around.
need to keep up with like a spell counter or anything on that, or can I do that one like?
So I think that'll be a spell slot. So let's look at your spell sheets. If you go to your spell,
First spell is free. Doesn't count anything.
if you
The second one is going to cost you.
spells. So it's a level 1 spell. So you hit the counter. So you have 2 slots total, and then 2 slots remaining. You hit that counter down to 1.
Oh, okay.
So you can cast 1 more of those spells before a long rest, right?
Oops.
Short rest.
Slots remaining.
Yeah,
One. Yeah,
True, it
long
is
rest.
Slot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it too.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
Your turn, Reyes.
Okay.
Oh, but now I see. I can just hit that. I was on the wrong page.
Okay, Simon. I think Ras is recording, so you can always watch it back too.
Nice.
I am gonna spend my turn just making a double move, just to catch up with them.
Double up front.
I like that.
Oh boy.
And then were action points just version 4? Are they no longer a thing?
Yeah, I don't think action points are a
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
That is my turn then.
Ah. Your turn, Broly.
I see Draws sprint away from being right next to me, and so I copy him, giggling while running right behind him the whole way.
So as you get
So we're like passing the goblins while they're trying to run away.
it's a race. So you're close enough to see the polar bears in their glory.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God.
Those tokens are sick.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
Now, are
so-
they just mad because they're tied up? Like, if we
Yeah.
let them go,
Yeah.
would they run free?
Yeah, it's hard to tell. They certainly do not seem to be friends to. As you can see, they are pretty unhappy with what they're at right now. So
So I'm going to try some druid tricks. I've got some.
Got some animal handling.
I got
You're an
some- I
animal
got
I have,
handler,
I have
aren't you?
three. I have 3
Oh,
animal
I-
handling.
Handle those animals.
I handle. I got speak with animals too.
Yeah, but he's also a
Speech 'em.
hermit, so who knows what he handles with those animals?
Oh, yeah.
Can I just
Speak or no?
run? Daibu, can I just run, like, right over here?
We're all just like.
so you can
No,
run.
no. Don't
Like,
run. Look at this arrow. Look at this arrow on my shoulder. How dare you?
What's
Look
your
at this.
speed, Simon?
Oh, oh, my friend.
Oh,
Looks like.
do you have 35 or most people are
30.
30?
He's got 30. So
Okay.
like if you wanted to run, you could get
We're all
like,
doing double moves.
right here. So if you wanted to
Yeah.
do a double move, you could move like. So you got 60 feet to work with.
You
So,
can
like,
run
if you didn't
past
wanna,
them like we
You
are.
don't want to get in melee, so you could go like
If you
40
get to
here.
here, you'll have advantage.
I'm gonna.
You get like 45 here. Can you guys can see my thing,
Oh,
right?
but yeah,
And then
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
15.
You don't
So,
want
like,
to
you
move.
get
You get like to this.
this one. You'll have advantage on that dude, Simon.
On this
Right.
guy here?
Oh,
Yeah,
and
if
it's
you
30.
right
Oh
here,
wait,
you-
you're dragging from the wrong square.
Yeah, whatever. Let him get there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
You can
Rule
move.
of cool.
I'm gonna
Rule of
yeah, for
cool.
sure. I'm gonna sprint run. I'm gonna yeah. I'm gonna go.
Oh,
after
so
the
you
guy
want
here.
to snap to the center? That'll tell you what it is to the center of the square. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay.
Some spells you want to do the edge or the corner.
Mm.
Yep. So we'll let you get here, Simon, and then you can. So you
do
can
a
get to
little,
this spot
you do a
here.
little slicey.
Move 'em on over. Nice. And get him. So you have advantage on this attack now.
Jesus.
So hit the short sword. Oh yeah.
It's a good thing I
man.
ran past him.
It was this one, right? The one that did it. This is the
Right,
one
yeah.
that did it, right?
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
Purpley.
That's what you get.
He
Fuck
gone.
no.
That's what you get.
You son of a bitch.
All right, back to Gombos.
I got
Um,
to disengage from Ras.
Right. So they
can try.
take disengage as a bonus action, actually.
And they only get 30 feet. Yep.
Right. So they disengage as a bonus action, and then they can move 30. So they want to run back to here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I think right here. All good. So he's going to move back to there. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So he's going to move to there. And then they are going to try and hit Broly. One is going to hit Broly, one is going to hit Draws with the bow.
Try. I'm wiring.
Oh, that one misses terribly. And that one against Draws hits a 16.
My AC is 18, sir.
Tanky boys.
Yep.
So they both miss. But then
Yeah, you and I both. I got heavy armor too, so that's perfect.
you see a little arrow peek out of the side of the the close side of the wagon here, and he's going to shoot another arrow at
Bastard.
Broly. And he misses terribly.
Oh, there's still a guy. There's a
You
guy in
shoot
the
an
wagon?
arrow 75 feet. What's the
Yeah,
range
his
on
range is 80.
80.
So he missed terribly.
Yeah, I'm wiry. Skinny old man.
Yep, not a lot to hit, not a lot of meat on them bones.
No. Very
Back
little
around
marbling.
to Ando.
Alright, well, at the risk of getting too close to the polar bears, I want to just get in front of these assholes. So that's a double move to put me right here. So,
You could just get closer and peg one with your crossbow again, too.
actually, you know what? Here's it. Wait, how far? I actually can hit him with my crossbow from here, I think, because it's 80.
Yep, and you can move and attack too. You don't have to. You can
Okay.
move closer and
30
then hit
to attack.
Right.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna get up with the group then. So where's 30? Okay, I can get up right next
6
to Ras.
squares.
I can get right up next to Ras here.
You can go one
And
more.
then I'm gonna.
I think.
Oh, this here?
Yeah.
Alright, well then we're just gonna pop the purple guy with the crossbow.
Pop, pop.
Being a dick. Pop, pop, pop.
12 will
Mm.
miss.
That motherfucker.
I thought you were gonna pop him.
Well, there's only one pop because I just walked up all intimidating. I killed 2 of them, so, you know, they're like,
They are
I'm
not.
just trying to fire a warning shot across their nose.
Yep.
I think killing 3 of their friends was a warning shot.
Yeah. Mary. All right, your turn. Dross. Keep wanting to say Drass.
So the caravan, is it stuck? Can I roll perception on this?
Yeah, you can roll perception on it. See what you see.
Do I think that
Yeah.
it's stuck or?
Nope, it looks like it just stopped there. Basically, that they posted up and we're waiting for something.
They were waiting for the wagon to get back.
Mhm.
I think that I will make a double move to the front of the caravan.
Alright.
I'm gonna run past
right in
the
front of the polar
goblins.
bears.
Yeah, right in front of the polar bears.
Just out of jaw range.
Right where a warrior's death can happen.
Okay. Broly, what you got?
You tell me if this is a even possible path.
Right.
I want to. I would move, but I want to cast speak with animals
Okay.
at the polar bears
Okay.
and ask them to kill goblins and then not kill us.
Random verbal communicate with beasts for the duration. Knowledge of learners is limited by their intelligence. Beasts give you information about near-like vision.
If that's too much, I have a lesser
No.
thing I want to try.
I think that at this point, as pissed off as these polar bears are, like you can read his thoughts and tell that they are mistreated and not happy. So you would basically be, you can tell like they can't do much because they're pretty well chained up. They can't really get any further than they are, or like turn or do anything with the.
Oh, they can't pull the cart.
They can try and pull the cart if you wanted to try and do that. They can, like if the favor is to ask them to pull the cart, they could do that. But you can tell that they have no love for the goblins around them, and if let loose, they would be happy to. They just want away. As long as anybody standing in their way, they happily take some goblins with them. So that's your action, and you can still move.
Well,
Right?
sorry, I was like
that?
debating
that?
what I wanted to do
Okay,
still.
got it. So yeah, you can tell.
You're saying I could. You wouldn't make me roll?
No,
Or
no,
wait, what would I roll?
I don't think you would do anything, right? Because it's just a spell.
Well, if
spell
I'm trying to
save-
persuade them, would you?
Oh, I see. Spell safety. So you would roll. Let's see. That's a good question.
Would you want me to roll like an animal handling or a persuasion or a?
Yeah, I would say it's better to roll an animal handling. I think for what you're trying to do. Like you can rather than use the spell. I would say we'll roll animal handling because that also speaks to your nature too, where you're trying to like read their body language and tell what they would do. Basically, you can kind of read their mind without reading.
Should I tell them to like break free?
So if you wanted to tell them to do something, I think to speak with animals is a good way to view it. If you just want to tell what they would do if you like let them loose, or whether or not they would let you get near to them, you would do animal handling, I think.
Okay, I want to tell them to like bust out and kill goblins. So I'll do the speak with animals and cast it as a first level spell.
Kill gobos, eh?
Do you get to do anything to bust them out, or can they break free?
So I think what we're doing here, so it says spell save DC. I assume that that's against like their intelligence or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what the spell save DC would be for, but
I think
it's like for them to be able to understand you. But we'll just say that it works.
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah,
It doesn't
either.
say
We'll
anything about it. But
Yeah, we'll just say that
it
they.
says DM discretion.
Yeah, so we'll say that they're not very smart, but they can get what you're going for here. And what did you want them to do?
So I'm gonna move to here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna say something like, these goblins look mighty tasty.
They've been treating you like dog shit.
Yeah. Would you like us to feed them to you?
You can sense very strong agreement coming from them, and they are totally on board with that plan.
Okay. So I say like, cast off the chains of your oppressors.
You like get flashes of their memory where they're like getting whipped and they don't have much to eat and all this stuff, so they're not very happy.
Yep. So maybe have them go nuts and either like pull the wagon or like roll a strength check to see if they break free.
I see what you're saying.
Like have them like just go into like a rage against goblins.
I can see what you're saying. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna like try and rock the like the cart and see if they can like either break free, like break their harnesses free of like the yoke between them, or try and like get the thing. So between the two of them, they are very, very strong.
Oh yeah, they
So
are.
so I'm gonna say between the two of them that they start going nuts and like wobbling back and forth and trying to break free, and they basically manage to partially snap the yoke, but they basically set one of the wheels on its one of the wheels kind of snaps off its axle. So it's only got 3 wheels, and like that front left corner here is like trudged in the snow, and so you don't think this cart can go anywhere basically at this point.
Nice.
So the polar bears are still in their thing, but they you know that they're not friends of the goblins, and they are the yoke is kind of broken, but they're still kind of tethered to the cart, but the cart can't move at this point basically anymore.
Would Draws see that they're like staring daggers at the goblins and not at him?
Yeah,
That's
I
kinda
think
what I'm-
you
alright.
can see that.
Okay.
Can you roll perception for me, Draws?
Mhm.
Or maybe an animal handling would be better.
I mean, I think that's
I
just
mean,
more
I'm
of
not. I'm.
Yeah,
It's
It's just
perception.
it's a basic
Roll.
observation for me.
perception makes more sense to me, yeah,
You can
because
tell
I'm just
that
looking at
the
them.
polar bear here on the left for sure is looking at the goblins, and the guy that's on the right here that's closer to you, he doesn't seem to care too much about you. You can tell he's staring daggers at the goblins behind you.
Okay.
And I'm just laughing.
Wonderful.
Okay. I think that's it for me.
Did you already move?
I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
he did.
Got it. All right, so we'll play for Silnan. So he's gonna go stabby on the goblins here, trying to get his goblin revenge. So he can move
Stabby,
30.
stabby.
So yeah, he's gonna take his guy here. He's gonna move up close here, and
Stabby,
he's going
stabby.
to stabby stab with his daggers. Oh, didn't want that. I wanted this. Oh yeah.
Nice.
So that hits, and he's gonna decimate. He's gonna eviscerate the back of this goblin who's trying to run away from him.
Get 'em.
Got him. Okay,
Damn.
and that'll be it for his turn. So back to the gobos. So this goblin here is gonna. He's just frightened, so he's gonna run here, and he's gonna try and let's see here. What would he do? He's gonna try and.
I just ran past him.
Right. He's went past and he feels like
All these enemies are
they're
like
they're
passing
all
him.
trying to run away from the same thing, but he's like you're the thing he's running away from, but he feels like he's trying to like double take and figure like, is there something bigger you guys are running away from, or what the fuck is happening here? So he's gonna move 30. So he's gonna try and run back to the cart here, and on his way past this polar bear, the polar bear is going to take a swipe at him, and he does not expect it. So roll. Let's see here, polar bear. Where'd you go? There we go. Let's see. So polar bear. Oh shit! These polar bears are pretty badass.
That's what I looked them up too.
Nice. Holy shit. So yeah, I'm not even gonna roll this. They just fucking destroy this goblin. They have multi-attack, and they get to both bite and attack with their claws. So yeah, he's dead. He got munched.
Just
Polar bear had lunch.
And so then the goblin that is in the back of the cart here is gonna take another bow shot at Broly. And he rolls a 23.
Ouch.
what do you think, Diver? I think that hits.
Yeah. And then
How much damage?
8 piercing.
Oof.
Ooh, doggy.
Whoa,
That hurt.
did hurt.
And then another gobbo is gonna pop out of this window here and take a bow shot at Draws.
He can try.
He's gonna roll a 23.
That'll hit. That's good enough.
He did.
So he rolled a 4 piercing.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of his turn. And in the cart, you hear, God damn it! I can't move this thing! But no other actions are taken. You don't see any other attacks or anything.
Is it in common or goblin?
We'll
Or
say
another
common.
language. Okay.
Right. We'll say common out of frustration.
Slang. They're using slang. They must be really mad.
Actually, you know what? Scratch that. So you see a goblin. You hear that yell, and then you see a goblin pop out of the back, and you see a goblin pop out of the back and start making a hook in it back here. Right? How far is that? Yeah. So you see. Oh, sorry.
Got a token for it?
Yeah. See this. Oh, that, and that. See a goblin hooking it out the back.
Oh, he's a
It's not worth it.
he's a
Is
big
that a
fella.
goblin?
Yep.
It's like a special goblin. A named one, perchance.
And then,
Interesting.
and as Ando contemplates what he's going to do, you see flames start to lick up out of the windows from the wagon.
Flames. Shit. We didn't set it on fire, did we? Or did Pepper set it on fire?
Not that I know of.
Could have been your familiar. He's just chilling. All right. Okay. So are the goblins done?
Yeah, is it Ando's turn?
Yes. End of the goblin turn.
All right. So I've got my crossbow still. Is there a chance that I could shoot one of the? How do I ping?
So they've got cover.
You just
You
hold
just
your
hold
mouse
click.
down.
Right.
Like
With the move,
The arrow.
the arrow up in the top.
Cool.
like right here.
Oh,
Is
sorry.
there any way that I could set these polar bears free if I shot one of these
Oh, I see.
with the crossbow?
Pretty tough shot. It's
Okay.
good damage,
With a
but yeah,
crossbow.
that would be a really, really tough shot.
Okay. I don't know. I was just thinking out loud. Okay. Well, I don't want this guy to get away, but I don't know how quickly I could catch up to him. But so I could move.
get him, but I would blow my spell slots.
Yeah, I could move. If I moved here, I'd have to move like here-ish, and then would you call that a clear shot? Did I move from like here to here? If I tried to shoot it with a crossbow,
So that'd be a clear
Alright.
shot. So if you can shoot, so the most you can move with 30 feet would be
yeah.
10, 20, 25, 30. So here,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'd be like it's like right here.
right? So you can move. I don't know if you guys can see my arrow.
Nope.
Okay.
No,
So you can move to. This
it's
spot.
We can see
Yeah,
your
that
pings
spot
though,
there.
can't we?
Uh-huh. Yeah. So you got
Oh wait,
ping.
did I move myself too far away? Shit. Is that where I was?
I think you're okay.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. I think right there.
Alright,
you
so
can
if I
move
go
right-
here. Alright.
and there should be a range on your bow. I'm not sure what the range on
Most
the
are
crossbow is.
80, I think.
But
It's
so-
80, yeah, and that's 75 from there.
That's
So
the
alright.
range. So you're good. But you roll a
Ooh.
7.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed.
suck with that crossbow.
Yeah, so no more crossbow, huh?
So, yeah.
Let me go to my. Hold on. And then, so am I done, or can I do something else?
Should his crossbow have his like dex modifier?
It says
not
plus
that,
2
not that
on
it
it.
would make it hit. He has proficiency, but he doesn't have a modifier.
Oh. Question. It should, and his dex modifier is 0.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe it is.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Okay.
But like, I can't still cast a spell.
Good check. Nope. Yeah, that is your
Okay.
action.
That's what I figured. Okay, then I'll just be sitting here wallowing in self pity about my fucking
Yeah,
crossbow.
it just checked. It does have his
And
dex.
next
Yeah.
next time I'll use guiding bolt.
Got it. Okay. Next is Dross.
Okay. So the end goal here with my movement is to jump onto the caravan. It's only 20 feet, but I do have 2 polar bears here. So, are they preoccupied with this animal handling stuff?
I think that this one for sure.
Mauled in midair.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid, because I'm pretty sure I'll get one shot if I, like, how can I do this where I'm, like, jumping through them and not provoking an attack of opportunity? Because I know this one just, like, slams something up against the wall, so could I,
That
like,
one's
jump
pretty
off its butt?
Pre-sated, yeah. So I would say that this one here on the left, facing like away from on your right, is pre-sated. So if you went and ran by him, he would be. He seems pretty satisfied. He got a little bit
Okay.
of revenge. He wouldn't bother you.
I'm quite athletic, so I'm gonna do an athletics check here, right, for my jump.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That happens.
Flames of Garrix.
Tonight.
And then he jumps on top of the wagon and says, "Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and
Jump on top of the
Savior
wagon.
Garrix?"
Okay. Then
And
what happens?
then I'm gonna swing at this one with my flail. He's poking his head out or something, right?
What? Sorry, you cut out a little bit.
You guys hearing me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
can
I
hear
got you.
This one's poking its head out. I want to hit it with my flail.
Gotcha. Okay. Go for it. 13. That will. Sorry, I got the wrong one.
Bastards.
That will not hit. Nope.
It's my stupid
his head
my
back.
Yeti toe. It's not working.
You gotta turn it back off and back on again.
Yeah, I look confused at my Yeti toe. What? How could this be?
All right.
That's my
down to Broly.
Pep.
Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm just thinking.
Okay.
Can't fuck. I don't want this dude to get away.
Yeah.
I have a way to get him, I think, but it needs a spell slot. I don't want to do that. Fuck it. If you don't use it, you lose it.
We gotta take a long rest tonight after we get back anyway, you know?
I'm gonna run right up next to this polar bear.
New friend.
I'm gonna give him my bonus action is I just give him a little pat on the head. Like, I mean, you guys agree this dude's probably important, right?
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
why I tried to
He's not just
hit him
another
and
move
missed him
to-
with my crossbow miserably.
I mean, he's got different art. Therefore,
Therefore, no, yeah, he
Okay, but he looks
is
special.
important.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
I am going to cast Entangle,
ooh,
and that is a 20 by 20. So let me get a
within
rectangle
90
here.
feet. Sick.
That's a pretty good size. It's what, 4 boxes? Like 4 by 4?
Yeah. So. Right there. Do you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I
Yep.
used to.
All right. So Entangle
That's
is
within 90 feet of you.
Yeah.
Yep, easy.
Oh yeah, easy.
Easily.
Yeah.
They have to succeed on a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Against
So there should be a spell
my
DC
spell
in
save
there, but I don't see
DC,
it.
which is 13.
At the bottom. Let's check what that should be.
Oh, do I need to like fix that? Let me see.
Yeah, there should
Should
correctly
be
say
a
your spell
13, I
save.
think.
What's that?
Should be a 13. It should.
Yeah, my
should
spell
be
save
what you're-
DC is 13.
Right. I'm not sure what it should. In theory, it should show up at the bottom, but yeah. So.
Oh, so that square becomes difficult terrain regardless.
Right. And
um,
they get restrained if they fail. Basically.
Yeah, and restrained is amazing.
Gotcha. So this goblin fails. So
Nice.
they are
He's
restrained.
restrained. So his
Yep.
move speed is 0. Attack rolls have advantage against him, and his attack rolls have disadvantage.
Hee. That's sick.
But he
That's
can't
good. We
move.
want to keep him there because I don't think we want to kill him right out. We want to.
No, you want to, so he has to strength saving throw every turn to break free, and then that's
Yeah.
difficult terrain, so he only has half movement through through that square.
And if he wants to get out easily, he would have to like go back to get towards you guys to get out, and then try and run in a different direction towards you.
Oh yeah, he has to move towards us. So all right, cool.
Yeah, because I want to talk to him.
All right.
I want to do stuff to him.
Nice. So just remember,
I want to penetrate his mind.
It takes concentration to keep that up. So just keep that in mind.
Oh, okay, yep.
And then
I'm just petting my new bear friend right here.
So now it is Simon's turn. So Simon has a speed of 30.
Have him go up
So
and
he's gonna try
around.
and get up on this ridge.
Yeah.
He's gonna roll some acrobatics and try and get up there real smooth like.
Do we have him double move to catch up to our boy?
Could happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So he's gonna get real fancy. And he's gonna jump off Ando's shoulder. He's gonna move onto Ando, jump off
Unconsented.
his shoulder, and then leap up.
Switch identities.
Yeah, switch identities, and then leap up onto here. I think that should be 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Yep.
And then he is going to try and shoot his crossbow at the goblin boss back there, or whatever his ranged is. Short bow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a crit. So yeah, so we rolled the crit die, so he hit with 11. And
Wait,
so
who
that
did
goblin,
he shoot? The
the
goblin,
goblin
in the wagon?
boss in the back.
Oh,
goblin
is
back
he gonna
here.
kill him?
He shot him, but
He
he
got
did
a
not
crit.
kill him.
All right, we don't want to kill him.
Yeah, we don't want him dead.
We just want to crit him.
Big crits.
I'll heal him up. Who else can crit him?
There's been so many crit rolls.
Yeah.
There are a lot.
That'll be the end of Simon's turn.
Okay.
What's the second roll again? Remind me again. Like, what's the number to the
If
right?
you have advantage,
four.
then you can choose the better of the two rolls.
Oh,
if
okay.
you have
disadvantage, then you have to choose the
Disadvantage,
worst.
you pick the worst. Of the
Then you
two.
should just. Oh, gotcha. All right.
So like when I forget, I think Simon had advantage because they were flanked. So the most common thing of advantage is if you and a partner are sandwiching someone, then they can't defend for both of them twice. So in theory, you both get advantage on attacking them.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
All right, back up to the goblins. So at this point, there must have been some real serious kindling in that wagon because it is burning. It is a fiery blaze, and you can tell the goblins are like, "What the fuck?"
I think Ras forgot about that.
I'm admiring it. I'm loving it.
And they run. They run, take off this way, and they're trying to run past her. They no longer.
They provoking
care.
attacks of opportunity from me?
It's hard because so in theory they're going out the back of the wagon, and you're on the top.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say probably not.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, we were trying to hit him with their head out the window.
Right. There's a little hatch. They can go out the back. So they're running, and they are no longer. They're not even going to attack because they just want to get the fuck out.
There are a lot of goblin corpses around.
Yeah, exactly. They are full on fear mode. And then the goblin boss is going to try and make that strength saving throw. Goblin boss rolls an 18, which is enough to free itself. But then I think that's the action, and then I think she can move, but she doesn't. She has to move through difficult terrain, right?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
10 feet to leave it, and then
Right, and then 20 feet after that, right? So in theory, she could.
as long as they're not
go-
moving through it again.
Right. So the first 5 feet cost 10 feet, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then from there, she's
20
got 20
more.
feet. Come on.
can make it
So
to
she's
the
gonna
edge.
try and Make it to the edge.
Push it to the limit. They're
They're
about to despawn, you guys.
So that's not really the edge of the map, so we'll keep going, and you guys can chase them as far out as you want. But yeah, it's not like they get away.
Foot race.
Yep. All right, that'll be the end of the goblin's turn.
All right. So let's see here. We gotta get this guy stopped again, but I'm too far away to do much. Let's see. Wish there was like
I guess I should have put the entangle in the middle of him.
I guess so.
You had a lot of feet to deal with there, yeah. Alright, so I don't want to kill him, her, I guess I should say, but I do want to fuck this guy up. But I gotta get line of sight on him, because I'll, like, I can't hit him from where I'm at.
Yep.
But if I went, like, and go down here, and then we're guiding bolt that motherfucker. So right there.
Yep. That'll work.
Like, there we go. Like, put my fucking finger on the screen so I can. There we go.
There you go.
Alright, and then I'm gonna guiding. No, I only have one spell left, don't I?
Yep, you do only have one spell slot left.
Yeah, I don't want to, like, burn all that shit.
And you got some hurt party members.
That's. Oh, yeah. Let me heal up Broly. That's probably a smart idea.
Do other people have their health meters and stuff showing? 'Cause I only see it from me.
Yeah, I think
I
you should
see
probably
mine
see
only.
your own, I think.
Okay.
I can see if I can move that to other people, but I think you can only see your own.
Might as well
I'm not sure if I
burn
can
up.
change that.
Creature of your choice can heal 1d4 for healing word.
Right?
And
you guys hear
cure wounds is
Yeah.
1d8. Yeah. Oh, the healing word I can do is a bonus action. That's cool.
Is that right?
That's what it says on here.
Let's see.
Yeah,
But that
healing
still
word's
uses-
like it's like 2 HP that he can.
Oh, you're right. It,
One-
oh, sorry.
1d-
It
1d4.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't it
Yeah.
use your? It's like your smite, but healing, right?
Yeah. But does it? It still uses a spell slot?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like super weak. It just, but yeah,
You took like 8 damage, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try to like.
Shredded.
I'm gonna
The
try
other
to help
thing
you
can
out.
do is run up to him and use healing touch, which is your better, or cure wounds, which is your one you have to touch him, but it's stronger.
Oh, I did have to get up next to him and touch him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't. I already moved.
I might not
so-
like
Either way,
you touch
you can
me.
move back if you like. He's squirrely. So I'll let you retcon that. If you would rather run up to him, you can do that instead.
Yeah, I think I would. That makes more sense. We gotta keep you healthy. So I'm well within range of that.
Yep.
I mean, like I
I
was
think you
before.
were like
So
here-ish, so you could even move like closer, like to
yeah,
this place. Like that.
I'll do that.
Like north of him, yeah.
all right.
You're
And then
getting
I'm
real
gonna-
close to a very angry polar bear too.
Yeah, but he's. I'm just far enough away. Although
See
the
me-
goblin
see me
dialing is right
petting
there,
him.
so yeah.
You're
And
standing
then
in
the
goblin
big
guts.
polar bear will be thrilled that I'm here to help you. So
Yeah. As long as we heal him,
let's see.
and you don't roll a critical fail and hurt him. You
Nice.
heal +5.
Nice. Thanks, man. I don't say
Thanks,
thank you in the game though. I just,
No, God no.
I just
You
kinda
just
I just,
because
like,
I
kinda
actually didn't
stare at
say
you.
anything. I just
Yep.
walked up behind you. I didn't actually say anything until I got really close and just whispered in your ear, "You're welcome."
I just like stare, like tilt my head, and keep sitting there. But I appreciate it, even if Broly doesn't know how to express that.
All right.
Simon took 5 damage before, right?
Yep.
So he's got like 5 left. All right. I gotta keep
Yeah.
an eye on. I wish I could see other people's
Got
health.
6 left. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see if there's got to be a way I can fix that.
I think there is. There's some visibility on each token settings.
I wonder if like I can.
See.
I know I can't click on them.
Save.
Yeah,
You guys
nice.
see Simon?
There we go.
I can see the color. I can't see the values.
Not the number, but at least that's helpful at least.
Visible to everyone.
There we go.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Okay.
That's like a 2.5.
I know you gotta zoom in for sure.
All right. Your turn, Reyes.
Okay. I'm gonna make my move to here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do my dragon's breath, and it's a cone. So I'm trying to see here, you know, like,
If you went,
I don't know.
if you went straight north, you'd hit them both, right?
These two, yeah. I want to make sure I get this guy for sure.
Yeah. You don't do.
Well, how much health
halfway-
does Z have? Does she have left? Though? Do we
I
want to kill her?
don't know.
What's the range? Sorry, what's the range on it?
It's a 15-foot cone, so I'm
Gotcha.
going to the edges here.
Right, because you
What
want
does
to
it say?
from the point. It is just it singe her back, so we'll say that yeah, she
If
can
I-
get caught in it.
So if I do
Just-
this as a 15-foot cone, am I also hitting this goblin top right?
That's a good question. So I would let's see here. I don't remember how a cone works, but I think that it's. I assume it's 15.
I feel like the
Feet
cone
at
would
the
be
center?
like this. Like,
I think a 90-degree angle is
Yeah.
the easiest thing.
Yeah, but I'll give it to you. You can hit all three.
okay.
As long as you lean your head
Yeah.
back corner of
I
the square,
am,
and then
I
you
am.
Angle it. Yep. You angle your head. Just
By
around.
Garrick's, I must. And then let's see here.
Use your breath weapon.
To
It's
exhale
just a
destructive energy.
DC save.
Okay.
So my Constitution modifier is 2, so it's a DC. Oh, it's my
10 plus
proficiency for that.
Should be 2.
Okay, so it's DC 12.
DC 12. Okay. And it's constant DC saving throw, dexterity saving throw. Got it. Dexterity. What is it? It's 12.
Yeah.
Let's see. So the big bad fails, and the goblins both fail too. So they all fail.
I do 10 damage.
Oh boy. The goblins melt. Go ahead.
Did the boss dude save?
The boss did not save.
Okay. So everything takes 10 damage?
Correct.
Burn!
Bibbidi.
By Garrick's, they must.
So the goblins both melt, and then the goblin boss trips and falls and falls face down in the snow.
Okay.
Okay, so not dead yet. Still good.
No, she's unconscious.
Okay.
Okay.
You knocked her out.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Yeah, because I assume you didn't want to go for lethal damage based gun, which you
Mhm.
guys were saying.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And with that, I think that
Really
unless
fucked up.
you guys want to piss off the polar bears, we can end initiative, leave combat, and see what you guys want to do next.
I want to
Yeah,
cut
no,
the polar bears loose and give them each like a little piece of jerky.
Okay. They grumble in appreciation, and then they trundle off. They sprint south, off into the wilderness.
I want to use my lay on hands and restore my own health here. I have 5 points to do it with, so I'm just going to
Sure.
use 4 obviously and save the 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. And the cart is like full on inferno at this point, and it's like just cinders in the snow. Not much left to it, but a couple boards and some things there.
So nothing worth saving there.
You could dig through it and see if you can find something if you'd like to, but the
Does-
cart itself is useless.
Does anybody
Not a
have
card.
detect magic?
I gave it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
That's cool. Well, let's are we calling it for the night then?
If you'd like to, yeah, we could.
Or in-
Let's do a little bit more.
Okay.
If you guys have time yet, we can.
Mhm.
So.
Interrogate this fool.
I assume you guys. What do you guys want to do with the
Mhm.
goblin boss?
Well, I mean, at this point, she's unconscious, right? Do we want to drag her back onto the iron cart and bring her with us, or do we want to talk to her here?
Alec Goblin buddies.
What'd you say?
I said tie her up and put her right next to a big pile of all the dead goblins.
I am not familiar with unconscious beings. I think that it's sleeping. And I think that it's a very strange time to take a nap.
She's suddenly overcome with tiredness as the back of her clothes are burned off. So
Literally, yeah. She just has, you can see her butt hanging out. She's got, like,
I'm
nothing.
drawing the conclusion that some species, when introduced to flames, they just immediately go to sleep.
Can we like search her pockets and see if she has anything?
Yeah, search.
You like
Not
Yeah,
trying to
let's
like
do that.
assault her, but
She's
got
got
some rope.
2 potions of animal friendship and a
Aha.
sealskin pouch containing 13 silver pieces, 25 copper pieces, and a bone whistle.
Dibs
And then-
bone whistle.
And then
100%.
assuming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Assuming you search the other goblins, you get 8d6. It says, yeah, 8d6. There are 34 copper pieces you guys can split amongst you. So total
We pop the loot in
59.
chat,
59 copper. What? Oh, right.
so we can
it's like
just
round
have
this to like
a paper
easy
trail on
numbers.
it.
Yeah. How do I do this? Okay, you guys can see my roll, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
13 silver, and then 59 copper. 1 whistle. 2
Queso.
Potions of
See if I can
animal
do this.
handling.
animal friendship.
Oh, nice.
Clearly, she didn't use those.
So yeah, potion of animal friendship. When you drink this potion, you can cast animal friendship, a spell, for 1 hour at will. You can cast as many
Oh.
times as you like.
Oh.
Agitating this muddy liquid brings little bits into view, like a fish scale, a hummingbird tongue, a cat claw, or a squirrel hair. So animal friendship lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see or hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration.
Mhm.
So that's why it could work on the polar bears, because their intelligence is 2.
Well, they're gone now, so.
Yep.
Give one to Simon.
Okay.
I'm not
My
gonna
vote.
need that.
I mean, like, I mean, I'll take one. I kind of have advantage
Yeah.
with the animals anyways, but,
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd say go for it.
alright. And, yeah, give one to Simon.
Okay. I gave
Mhm.
him 1.
And one of my sheets.
Alright.
I don't really care about money very much, so you guys can
Divvy it up.
I'm definitely much more of a trinket person. I would love the
Oh,
bone
good.
whistle. Boner
Whistle
whistle.
Yeah, fuck it. You can have the bone whistle.
Nice.
Why? You blow it, the polar bears stop, turn around, and just charge you.
Just demolish.
It's associated
That's like
with
the
their
trigger
trauma.
word. Yeah. Yeah.
You laugh
Alright, so
now.
do we
It's
need
gonna
to,
come in handy.
Are
You
we
wanna
gonna
talk-
take this?
Talk to the
We gonna take
goblin
this
at all?
bitch with us?
wanna
Yeah.
do?
Are we gonna? Is she awake?
I wake.
She's
I wake
not
that
awake
bitch
right
up.
now, but you can
But
try and wake her up.
Let's
You can wake her
let's
up if you'd
flip
like
her.
to.
Let's flip her over and slap her in the face a few times to wake her up.
Can we like gather around like around here?
We can
need-
take her over.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah. Let's gather.
Because
People,
at this
let's
point we
gather.
can can we like move freely right now? Like
Mhm.
Yep.
We're not
Yeah, we're out of
gonna-
combat.
yeah.
Surround this bish.
I'll be over
Could
here
get-
just checking out the
Yeah.
charred wagon.
Yep.
We got her pinned up against the wall.
I'm
Wow,
like,
this sounds
wake
really bad.
up!
What? We didn't want anything. We found the iron. We
Oh, yeah, we should probably go get that iron.
I go, where is the tiff?
What? What?
That
What?
was way to come around full circle. That was good.
What is a tiff?
Oh,
We found
you
the
know
iron.
what a tiff is. We all know what a tiff is.
We were
In
taking
case my
it.
friends don't know, you explain it.
Yeah, no, we just say, look, we caught you taking this iron, and we want to
just
know what
found
you're doing
it.
with it.
We just found it. We were taking it back to our stronghold.
The corpse says otherwise.
We found him like that. It wasn't us. It was a yeti.
Have you seen any yetis missing any toes like this?
I
The fuck?
What was in your cart that burned?
Nothing. It was just we were just using it for transportation. We gotta have something to get us from A to B.
Bullshit. You lit that on fire before you left.
Yeah, detect lies.
Yeah, baby.
What is this?
Is that like a
Insight? There used to, this has changed
Yeah,
over the
I
years,
think-
but there
I
used to
think
be like
insight.
I have a high. I have like a 5
I
insight.
think it's insight.
I have garbage insight, but that
Well.
makes sense.
Yeah,
I have disadvantage on insight.
I don't. Okay, can I? Here, I'll do that. Eesh.
He says it just had our beds in it. We just needed some place that was a little warm in case we traveled overnight. She seems to be telling the truth as far as you guys can tell.
Where are you coming from?
We were coming from Kelvin's Cairn up north. We were
I
trying
knew
to
it.
to make our way back down southwest back to our stronghold. If you let me go, I can tell you where our stronghold is.
Tell us,
What's in
and
it,
maybe
perhaps?
we'll let you go.
Have you ever heard of Karkalok? It's in the southwest corner of Icewind Dale.
The north? Did
What's
you say
it- what's there?
northwest?
Southwest.
Southwest corner. What's a Karkalek?
It's the name of our fortress.
Interesting.
Why would we want to go there? What do you have
Where
there
we
for
did.
us?
There's not much there. I mean, I could talk to him if you let me go. I can talk to our leader and make sure that you're welcomed at the gate. But
So we're
I hate
basically are we setting ourselves up for a free visit there?
Are we?
Yeah,
theory, that's kind of
I
what
mean,
she
are we
said.
gonna go? Are we gonna go visit? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm asking you guys, not.
I
not the
mean,
goblin.
plan A was to retrieve the ingots, come back to town, right? And then we're meeting with Devessa tomorrow.
Mhm.
And also, we'll get something from that one-eyed bitch, the kobolds. She's meeting us in town too.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think
At this
Kobold
point, I
Fortress should be
say
plan B.
at this point I say, let her go, and then call in a favor later if we
Wait,
ever
did she
need
say
to
what
head
they
that
were
direction.
doing out here?
I'm still not convinced, but as far as we can tell, she's telling the truth.
Is this a
She basically
kobold?
says that times are tough for the goblins as well, and all that they're doing is just trying to scour the tundra for food, treasure, things that they can make life bearable for them. Bring them back to the fortress.
What's this?
We just-
What's this
just
goblin's
murder-
name?
We have foragers.
My name's Izabai.
Easaby.
I swear.
Go up and say, those polar bears didn't like you too much.
I mean, times are tough. We only have so much we can feed them. We gotta have someone to pull the cart. I promise we treat them better at home.
God,
Yeah, they
they're
better.
bad about attacking these people.
No shit. Now I feel like a real dickhead.
They're just trying to make ends meet.
Oh my god. We basically just
Alright.
like ran into a homeless camp and just killed these people.
Holy shit.
I think we
Yeah,
Should
that's
I
my
go?
fault.
I swear, we'll roll out the red carpet if you ever make it that way.
I think Azabi should be our prisoner, and we should take the ingots back.
You can take
Not convinced.
Goblin back to town.
Yeah. See if it's wanted or something. Maybe they can. Maybe somebody in town can do something with the information.
Okay. I mean, I'm
If
good
you
with
let me
that.
live, I know I can be of some service. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Are we gonna end up with another goblin butler?
Yes, dude.
What was his name?
It's like Squeak or something. Squeech.
What the fuck is his name? I forget.
There it is.
Squeak.
It was something like that.
All right. Yeah, I'm good with that. So let's just throw her on the cart and we'll drag her ass home with us.
I swear I won't make any trouble.
Who wants a goblin girlfriend?
She's only wearing half pants right now, so.
All tied up.
Ras
Yeah.
blew him off.
Don't
Alright.
put this on me.
Alright, so we're gonna bring the goblin and the iron back to town.
That's the plan, man.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alright,
So you guys
I'm
pile.
not pulling it.
I'm the strongest one. I'll probably have to do a.
I kind of wish we
lot
would
of
have kept
it.
those polar bears. They would have been pretty helpful pulling the iron back. Huh?
They weren't gonna help us. They were gonna.
What if I blow I blow the bone whistle? Did the polar bears come back?
Nope, polar bears don't come back.
Does anything
Those
creepy happen?
motherfuckers.
Nope, nothing.
Is there anything that I can falsely
think-
attribute to this bone whistle?
Yeah, a leaf comes out of
Yeah.
nowhere and hits you on the
I
nose.
knew it. It summons leaves.
But you have to keep the leaf now because it's a special leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, so we pack her up. She's tied up. She's sitting on the cart having a joyride. Maybe you guys make her pull with you, and you eventually make your way back. By the time you make it back, let's move back over.
Are we gonna get to town and long rest?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get that breath back.
Spell slots used.
So you guys make it back to Bryn Shander. You come in by the north gate and take the iron, I assume, to Black Iron Blades, where it was supposed to be delivered.
Yeah.
And you're greeted with a very warm welcome there, and the dwarves are sitting there waiting for you, the three dwarves, and they hand over they say, "Oh, very impressive. You'll make quite a name of yourself in this town. Let me do this. In addition, I'll start spreading the word and put in a good word for you. And what are your names again?"
Simon, give the necklace you got due.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. So Simon hands over the necklace and says, "Oh, thank you. This you have no idea what this means. We'll be able to put him in put his memory in a place of honor with this.
Nice.
We're indebted to you for sure. What are your names again?"
Draz Mulciber.
Andor. There's like a hermit that also just talks like a fucking weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he opens his mouth, everyone's just like, "Oh, all right."
Yeah. I believe we agreed on 10 gold pieces, but for bringing such honor to our friend, we'll bump it up to 15 each.
Nice.
So you guys each get 15, and then what's his name? The
Fatty Sacks.
what's his name? The dwarf who runs the Black Iron Blades.
It's like Duke Duffel or something.
Yeah, Garn the Hammer. He overhears and he says, "Oh, you all have earned a discount here. Whenever you'd like to shop, we'll give you a right good discount on any additional supplies you need. Just come on by.
Hey.
We'll know you." And then they basically
Yes.
part ways, thanking you profusely, and they say that they're gonna spread the good word about your names and make sure that everybody knows that you're worthy of hiring your true adventurers and you'll get the job done and all that good stuff.
Worthiness. That's what I do it for.
So, what do you guys do next? Do you head back?
It's probably late now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's
call it a
definitely getting
night.
later in the day. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and then in real life.
You guys had
we
rooms at the
call it
North Look.
tonight.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think we just go back to the inn and
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Well,
head back
I
up
gotta-
to-
assuming we don't run into Valen yet, right?
Yeah, not yet. Yeah, she's not by the Black Iron Blades or anything.
Alright, we can seek her out later.
Gotcha.
Oh, did we split up this copper and silver stuff?
Yeah, it should be about 15
Yes,
copper
You want to
and
be the money man?
3
Andy,
silver.
you're
I just remembered I saw it in chat. I didn't do it.
You seem the most virtuous. You just take all the money. Unless it's something
We
like
go buy a
Guyver
bunch of
where
hookers.
he gave all of us a specific. He's like, you all get 15 gold. Like,
Yeah, so you
it's
guys each get
loot
15
money,
gold if
you
you're
take
right.
it. You're a
Yeah.
banker.
Yeah, so you can be the bank man if you're up for that. Ando.
That's fine. Yeah. So okay, so,
So
we
we don't
have
have
59,
to divide anything.
59
Trustworthy
copper,
cleric.
13 silver, and then what did we get? 60 gold. So I should have 70 total.
what-
then.
No,
Because
no,
they'll,
no. The
no.
gold he gave to each of us. So
So you would add 15 gold to yours,
Oh,
Ando personally, and then you would add just the silver and the copper to your
Got it. Oh, everybody else is keeping their 15 gold. I got
Instead
it.
of splitting up
if we have to
13
buy
silver.
stuff for the party, like you'll
I'm
pay for
with
it.
you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
So you would just add 13 silver, 59 copper, and then
59 copper,
15,
and then the 15 gold. Got it.
Yep.
You want to give Simon the 15 gold, Diver?
Yes, yeah, I'll do that. Thank you.
All right, so we're all going to bed.
I think
So
so.
you guys, it's clear that the dwarf basically sprinted there ahead of you because everyone is. It's because it's a much rowdier place this time of night than it was this morning. So you guys basically get a hero's welcome as you come in the door. Everybody seems to know your name and everybody wants to be your friend as you come in, and people are buying you rounds of drinks and everything is great. And as you kind of soak in the admiration, things like that, there are plenty of people who are coming up to you trying to get some time with you to talk to you, tell you about rumors that they heard and other adventures that you could go on. You hear somebody yell out, my cousin, his boat got tipped over by a lake monster up in Bremen. Surely you'd love to take a good look at that, wouldn't you? And another guy calls out, that's nothing. You should head out to Tourmaline and see all the trouble they've got at the gem mine there. They had to shut the bloomin' place down because of the monsters in there. You should take a look there. And they're kind of clamoring over each other, and you see a woman, a female dwarf, kind of sit on the sides and kind of chuckle to herself. And she walks over, and as she walks over, everybody kind of gets quiet, and it's clear that she kind of has some respect in a place like this. And she introduces herself. She says, "Hello, I'm Hilm Trollbane. I heard you guys made quite the name for yourself today. If you're truly up for it, I've got quite a task for you. I've been putting in some time doing some research, and there's something really funny going around here. Would you like to hear more about it?" She wants
Seems
to
like the one that
pull
I
you over
want
to
to
a
talk
table,
to.
pull you over to a table, and kind of buy you a round of drinks.
Yeah,
guys
I'd like
start?
to hear her out. Yeah.
She says. So she basically says, "Now look, this is word is getting out. I'm sure you've heard of the murders that have happened recently. I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys have heard any of them about
No.
it. So
But from the
basically
Yetis?
no, oh,
Or
no,
is she talking
The
about
Yeti
the
murders?
sacrifice?
not the Yetis. We're talking about real murders in the cities. This is real serious stuff."
City Yetis?
She said, I've been, obviously, surely, I don't know if you may have just rolled into town, but 3 days ago, someone from our very own Bryn Shander was murdered.
In cold blood?
In cold blood.
Like
It is
lizard
very cold
folk?
up there.
She said, yeah, 3 days back, Bryn Shander, we and I wasn't, obviously one murder is terrible, but not, nothing to quite get my attention, but I've started looking into it, and I'm starting to see a pattern. Turns out 5 days ago in East Haven there was a murder, and then I just heard 2 days ago there was a murder in Targos, and I'm starting to see a pattern here. Surely these 3 murders have things in common, and so I started looking into it. First, all 3 of these victims just supposedly happened to come from towns that happened to sacrifice to Oral. You know, they start to try and appease whoever this is, and they're starting to do human sacrifices. So you can't convince me that that's a pattern, that all 3 of these people happen to come from cities that are given human sacrifices. And second, all 3 murders happened while a traveling merchant named Torgs was in town. And I know, because I make a habit of keeping track of wherever Torga Icebane is. She's always causing trouble, that one. So I don't know who's doing the murders, but I'd bet me pa's beard that it's got something to do with those lotteries and the human sacrifices and that scoundrel Torga and her thieving caravan. So I'd like to ask if you fair lot are up for going to investigate what's going on here. I've got some more information if you're up for it, and she can tell you who was murdered and some of the circumstances a little bit. But she says she recommend you head up to Targos and where the latest murder happened and see if there's anything you can find. What do you think? Can I count on you?
Can you make it worth our time?
Oh, I know we could. I'm sure we could work out something with Duvessa in your meeting tomorrow.
Oh, you know Duvessa.
Oh yeah, she.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've been out and gone looking for trouble on my own, but I've earned enough respect around here to have her here when I need it.
Well, I don't say this in a sophisticated way, but we do have a meeting with Duvessa, so I would want to get like her buy-in on this whole situation.
Yeah,
I say that in a really crude way.
She's just worried about this as I am, but I've got a little bit more time on my hands than she does, being speaker, being the leader of the council of speakers and all. So I figured I'd put my skills to good use and look into it and see what I could come up with. And what I found, these patterns, there's got to be something to them. We really need to look into this.
There's always tomorrow, I say, and I drink.
Oh sure, I wouldn't expect you to do. You lot deserve a good night's rest tonight for sure. But if you're up for it, I would love to tag along to your meeting tomorrow and see if we can get something set up to look into this a little bit more.
Okay. I'm doing my nightly ritual as she's explaining this. My nightly ritual is that I look under things. Not for anything in particular. I'm just curious about what could be under everything around me.
It makes some smoke appear under the tables you're looking under.
I knew it.
Little wisp.
Garrix, I say.
Giggling to myself a little bit.
Just a little rabble rouser, aren't you?
Awesome. She seems pretty satisfied.
Yeah, no, I'd be happy to let
She
her
seems
be.
satisfied you guys are interested in it. So she says, yeah, and don't worry. I know that I would love to be your top interest, but yeah, don't completely dismiss some of the rumors you heard from these folk. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on here. So if you can swing by Bremen and Tourmaline on your way, then yeah, I would certainly understand if you need a little bit of time, but do your best. See what you can find. Head up to Targos and see where it leads you.
Targos. Okay.
Interesting.
Well, I found something under something, so I've completed my nightly ritual.
Love it. All right.
Found something.
Anybody want to hang out longer, or are you guys headed up to bed, or what are you thinking?
I'm not typically one to dwell, so I'm gonna take a shot at the bar.
Draws is not much of a drinker, I would say. Probably heading to bed, because it would appease my god.
Sounds good. All right, we'll call it there.
Cool.
Perfect.
Good session.
Session in the books.
Yeah.
Nice job, Divo.
Yeah,
Thanks,
nice
dude.
work,
Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah. Absolutely.